Many.
No, man.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my dog and I can't see.
Many things that y'all.
And niggas trying to take my life away.
All right. You ready?
Classic. That's a classic album,
Okay,
bro.
we're going.
That's a classic album, bro.
It is a classic album.
It would stand the
His
test of
album was
time.
amazing.
It would stand
When I went to buy it, that shit was sold out. Like I went to like 4 or 5 different spots before I could find it.
I tried to trade that album with my Lauryn Hill album.
Like damn,
to
like
Rashad.
on some real shit. 50 might not have no whack songs on that album, bro.
No, he doesn't.
No.
It was one on there that I didn't really fuck
Which
with.
one?
Which one?
Track
was
list.
it? Not Bloodhound.
Track list.
Bloodhound was one like.
Bloodhound was hard.
That's the one with
Buck
young,
on it?
Young Buck. That shit was
I don't know. I
hard.
like Buck. It was one record on there that I didn't like.
Do you like the one with the gunshots with the gun cocking? Pause.
I'm
Nothing
about to
about
look
it.
at the.
I ain't playing. That's okay. I ain't playing.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
tough.
that. It was one record on it. It may be one of the.
It probably is one that we don't remember. That was.
Yo, what up, people? It's your boy Trad Dave from WWTB. What we talking about?
What we talking?
Yeah.
We back in the building, back in the place to be, back at home base. We ain't at the Lemon Loaf's headquarters today.
No.
Shout out to the gang.
Gang.
The Lemon Loaf movement is still moving, man.
Still moving.
We got that merch on the way too.
Definitely do.
No pump fakes.
Uh-huh.
He trying to pay Dez. He won't respond to me. I don't know what's going on.
That's
Oh, we gonna get that together.
That nigga, you're on every trip.
Hey, we
I'm
gonna
just
get
trying to
that
pay
together.
him. I'm just trying to pay
Just
him.
trying to pay the man.
Because we haven't got the show. We haven't fulfilled the
We'll
order
talk
for the
about
show.
it off
off
air.
air.
Yeah,
We'll talk
talk off
Yeah,
air.
but we-
Who else we got in the place to be?
Shopping Bags, CEO, the veteran,
The
Mr.
veteran.
Perfect Attendance,
There we go.
71 North,
He's back.
season ticket, here, present, here.
Yeah, last week my nigga was sick. He back,
Yeah,
man.
I'm back.
He
I'm
back.
off my
He got
shit.
his mojo back, man.
And who else we got in the place to be?
He is I am him. Mm-hmm. There's Arnez. If you don't know me, 10 your friends do.
Yep.
Local nigga with a major buzz.
Indeed.
The fly kick rocking. The yak sipping.
Why?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm trying to get a Douce bag.
Oh, okay.
Lenny, what up?
Lenny S, what's
But I
poppin'?
will take a flow bag as well. We support our people.
Jock, what up?
Mill.
Mill, holla at us.
Panty peeling.
Hey.
Two-time world champion. But don't forget, man, I am the honorable Dr.
Thought you forgot.
Elijah
Yeah.
Martin Malcolm Arnez III.
He's here.
You feel me?
Send your hate mail.
What else?
You know what I mean?
Block Boy.
Block Boy DEZ. You
Chasers
feel me?
in the building.
You feel me? Des Millie. The Chasers.
Chasers.
Hey,
You
the
feel me?
Chasers is in here.
6 o'clock in the block, boy.
Des Joyner. You know what I mean? It's the Des Joyner morning show.
Let's not forget. It's Trav's turn.
No, man.
What we got, Trav?
No, man.
Run them down.
We got
Go ahead,
We'll
Trabademics.
do it for you.
Trabademics.
Raucous Records.
Rockers Records. Trav.
Music.
The dishonorable.
Shady Records.
Ice Trader Gang.
Let me get my
Ice Trader Gang.
Fat Nigga Town.
That nigga tell Trav.
Throw it over the shoulder.
Troll Dave.
Right, yeah.
There was another one. I forgot the one that we threw up in there.
Right, I forgot. It was
It was
another
like
one.
3 of them.
It was another one. I forgot.
Hey, but the one that's sticking is, you know what it is.
I'm in, Bout,
Hey, shout out to my man Reese too, man. My nigga came through with the sweats, with the Gucci's on. Man. You feel me? He luxury cozy today.
Just celebrate
Hey, them is polo sweats, too.
I see. He
I was
luxury
feeling real
cozy.
Wyatt finish today.
Why I finished?
Luxury cozy today. Hey, also too, before we get into the show,
Please.
we just want to get a disclaimer. Listen,
Please.
save
Whatever
a lot.
that is.
Save a lot.
Save a lot. Listen, we put y'all on, the Lemon Loaf boys. We put y'all on the Lemon Loaf, and that's another thing too. Let me tell you niggas something. Like, don't hop in my motherfucking DMs talking that. I mean, we been doing the Lemon Loaf. This,
wrong
that,
with
third.
him.
You might have been doing it, and that's cool.
Not
I
like
respect
us.
your opinion, but the Des Arnez effect, The Reese effect, we took it to another level. Stocks went up. You feel what I'm saying?
Numbers don't lie.
You feel me? And the numbers don't lie. And y'all see, it's still evident. You know
We
what I
went
mean?
platinum with the Lemon Loaf.
We went platinum with the Lemon Loaf, man.
Lemon Loaf sold out on the east side
You
for
feel
about
me?
a week straight.
So don't hop in my dick. Don't be that nigga. Don't be a joy burglar. Don't steal my motherfucking joy, nigga. You feel me? We pushing these Lemon Loaves. Let's go. We pushing these Lemon Loaves. Don't come in my motherfucking DMs talking that. Oh, man, we been on this, that. All right, cool. Keep that shit to yourself. We staying positive
Starbucks,
over
cut
here.
us a check.
You feel me? But what I want to talk about right now, yeah, we definitely need a Starbucks
New
check
wave.
because we definitely PR'd y'all's whole situation. When niggas try to get y'all the fuck out of here, we put
was
y'all
there.
on the back. We put y'all on our back. We said, nah, we still fucking with Starbucks. That was just a one-off. That was a one-off. You feel me? But if you didn't save a lot, listen, do yourself a favor. Don't play yourself. This cranberry mango right now. This cranberry mango right now. This shit is extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
This shit is magnificent, man.
No, it's
This shit is
good.
player.
Make
Am
sure
I
that
lying,
shit
Jill?
is chill, though.
Thank
Make sure
you.
it's chill. Make sure it's
Yeah,
chill.
definitely
And I'm
gotta
not
chill
gonna
it.
save a lot for nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So don't play it. So that's what we doing right now. So we pushing Lemon Loaf. We pushing this cranberry mango. You feel me?
We don't know the brand, but we push
Yeah,
it.
what Tipton Grove? You know what I mean? That's what we doing. That's what we doing, man.
These niggas
That's
are
what we
silly.
doing, man.
All right.
Trav,
Oh,
who we got in the
guys,
building?
yeah,
Who we got in the
hold on.
building?
I know
Yes,
we
we
did
do.
all that intros and shit, but we got a special guest in the building today.
A couple of them.
Yeah, we do.
Hey,
Look at that.
everybody give it up for Gels. Hey, and Bean. Bean, like nigga,
You know, the
nigga, I'm
fans,
sleepy.
they've been like, yo, we need some women in the building. You know, we kind of took a, you know, we ain't had no women in the building in a minute after T. Shout out to T too, less issues, but
Less
but
issues.
it's about
Less
Gels right now.
issues.
Gels in the building, so we going, you know what I mean?
Also, June 17th, live show.
Live show.
Wild Goose.
Wild Goose. Man, I can't wait for this live show.
Live show.
If y'all think Des Arnaz be on his bag on this show, the live show, y'all getting a podcast and then y'all might get a baby stand-up set.
Right.
That's how I'm feeling right now. Because I owe the people a stand-up shit.
You definitely own.
Like Trav been on me heavy, pause, you know what I'm saying? Reese,
pause,
like
good
everybody
pause,
be
good
like,
pause.
I had to because I know how niggas be.
you know,
It was needed.
Arnaz, you know,
niggas is nasty.
Arnaz respect niggas' opinion, but you know that's not what he do. You know what I mean? So I just, you know, but the stand up show, that's what we do. I'm just saying, like,
a good cleanup,
I respect
man.
what you know what I mean. I
Good cleanup.
respect what niggas do. You know what I mean? I'm all for it, but that's, you know, that's not Arnaz. You know.
Also, I want to say Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
We recording this on Mother's Day, so you know, Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there.
I seen one. My nigga put up a meme where he said, "Mother's Day is for my mom. All you side bitches, all my girlfriends." And somebody was like, "Make sure you keep that same energy on Father's Day." Yeah, but shout out to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Salute.
Speaking of that, I wanted to talk about that. Yeah, off rip, like there's a big difference between Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Absolutely.
Father's Day comes
Absolutely.
and go like.
I think that's.
Father's Day don't even get no pub.
Right.
No, like
Love,
the
no
media,
love.
like the
I think
media
that's
don't push
whack.
Father's Day.
Niggas are spending bags on Mother's Day, but Father's Day is like, oh, here goes $10
Or
gas
they be
card.
like, oh, my mom is my father, so
Yeah, all
happy
that
Father's
shit.
Day.
I hate that. I hate that.
They be saying that one off rip.
So June 17th is Father's Day and the live show. Come show. It's a couple fathers on the show. Come show us some love.
I'm a father too on the low. You know what I mean?
It's
So,
a couple
so
niggas
pull
out
up.
there, huh?
So pull up. I'm a father
You and
too.
your Trav Dave?
I'm a father too. I'm a father too.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
I tell Dez all the time, like his kids is all grown up.
I'm just saying,
like,
man. You know.
Hey, everybody know me. I've been on social media. You know, I was the first. You know how they do.
Industry Trav. You
I
know
was
what
the
I'm saying?
first. I was the first nigga on Twitter. You know, all that shit. Hey, I watch Dez raise a lot of y'all niggas, man. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
A lot of niggas owe me Father's Day cards, man.
Yeah, they
I'm
do,
overdue.
man.
I'm overdue. You know what I mean? So just support y'all's pops, man. Come to the live show. That's all I'm
so
saying.
stupid, man.
Be the flow. Be the flow.
Be the flow. So, Reese, man. I gotta talk to you, man. Man to man. Gotta talk to you, man.
Trav Peel. That's what people got. Trav Peel.
Get out.
Yo, he
Wow.
was making us money off of that movie. Go ahead, go highlight your cousin.
All right. Let me, word? That's how you feel today? Bet.
Go holla at your cousin.
Go ahead, cook, Trav. My fault.
Where we at?
My fault.
So last week you put up a little video on what we talking about IG.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You put a little video of me and my button ups.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know
Button
what I'm
up
saying?
there, button up Trav. We forgot about that. Button up Trav. Right.
Hey, you
Change clothes, Trav.
the one video was cool, but then you double down and then you put the pictures one by one.
Listen,
And we gotta talk,
this
bro.
was for the people. I had to give them perspective. Like, the video might have been going too fast for people, so I said they have to get it. It was mainly that purple shirt. I had to make sure they got it.
With the dice earrings, don't forget the dice earrings on that joint.
Right. I had to make sure niggas got a still shot of that one.
So niggas saying I wasn't fly in those pictures? Is that?
Hey, the one
Back
go on
then,
record and say you
probably
weren't.
So super fly.
Hey, the one
Back
with the
then,
suit
yes,
is probably the funniest
absolutely.
one because he looked like the midget off of Friday.
Show's over. Show's over. Show's over.
The midget on Friday.
He looked like a lot of things. He looked dead in the picture, everything. I'm like, what's going on here? Hey, you was tore up. What? You was drunk?
I was at a wedding.
That motherfucker.
Who took the picture? Who took that?
I don't remember who
nigga
took the pictures.
Sexy.
Hey, Dad, you wrong for that. You had that in your back pocket. You wrong for that.
It just hit me. It really just hit me. I had the vision. You know what I mean? You know,
For those that's not aware,
I'm in my Marvel comic
He
show.
looks
go to
just
what
like
we talking about page.
He was back there at the first Fridays all the
Hey,
time.
go to the
Lemon
what we
Loaf
talking about
mixers.
page and see what we talking about.
No,
My nigga.
No,
Trav cleared,
I
but
was
Trav cleared the pictures.
Trav definitely. You signed the release papers
Hey,
on
I
those.
was like, are you sure?
You signed the release
You want
papers on
these
those.
to go out.
But
I cleared the video because I was like, yeah, you can get your little funky off on this one, but then you double down, and that's what I didn't clear. And
But we just had to show the people that you was definitely part of the change clothes era.
Right, because you was in denial about this. So are you on record now saying that maybe I was a part of that?
If you listen to the show, what I said is I didn't wear collar shirts with big collars or
You
big
wore button
cuffs.
ups. That's all we were saying. Like you
No.
trying
You did say
to
that.
justify it with the butterfly joints.
No.
Okay, no, you didn't do. One of them was the big joint. The white one, you had that bitch draped all up on the sleeves.
You had the Kenny Burns collection, dog. You had the Kenny Burns collection.
Go back and listen to the white one, Trav. The white one was definitely the big boy button up joint. You see the white one? That one was for sure. I mean, but we all got them eras where you look back at pictures and be like, what the fuck was I doing?
I definitely be looking back at some of my
I
shit.
don't
Like,
back to my pictures. I
I
had
definitely seen your
I
pictures.
had no eyebrows, but back then, like skinny ass eyebrows
that
was
was
in.
yeah, that was the thing back then.
And I was like, what the fuck?
And that's the thing, Trav. That era that you was in, like, everybody was wearing. I wasn't, but everybody was.
Of course
doing
you wasn't.
those
Of course you
button-ups.
wasn't.
I wasn't doing
Reese,
that.
Reese said that era almost messed up hip hop.
Hey, it almost killed it.
And
My
who you
favorite
blame?
rapper almost killed hip-hop.
Hov definitely had everybody in the button ups.
He made niggas throw the Chris away and put on button-ups.
And you and Otis and R.I.P. to the big homie King 7, like, and Rich Nice. The usual suspects, y'all niggas was in line, full force with the button ups.
Y'all left a
Tearing Macy's up.
last
Bruh.
impression here in the city.
Bruh, what's going hard? Like, clean up. Come to the icon. I remember
show
O hit
up
me with
at
that one day. Like, you gotta make sure you
Sure.
clean up. Make sure you
I got some funny pictures of O and some funny button ups.
We need to let them slide. We need to let them.
Never do the OG like that.
Some wreck.
Yeah, you know, O gonna be hot. He gonna be, I'm coming to the next show.
I ain't never gonna
Ain't
do the
gonna
OG like that. Rich Nice, I got some funny pictures, saying Wakanda forever ass Rich.
For sure.
I got that.
The button-up era, though, man. Looking back at that, like that's one of the worst eras in hip hop history, if not the worst.
Because this what made it so bad is like the button ups was still 4 or 5X,
Right.
and the jeans was still 46s, and
was
you know what I mean?
trying.
Like
That was
so
trying.
it was crazy. So like
shit is
niggas thought they was getting clean, but we had 4 or 5X button ups on with still baggy ass jeans and Timbs. Like we was really looking wild with a size 8 Yankee fitted. Like niggas was really looking crazy. Niggas was really looking crazy when you
Naked
think
chills and shit.
I had no cufflinks or nothing.
yeah, not the
Y'all was
Ooh,
just-
no cufflinks.
yeah.
Y'all was just big.
First of all,
with
if
it.
you bought the button up that requires the cufflinks, kill yourself. My Lord.
Go back and look at the white shirt when that Trav got on.
But Jay-Z, he used to wear wore them
Nah,
big ass
100%.
button-ups and he had
Right,
yeah,
cufflinks
you look-
with
Nah, you're right. You're right.
Back
Right.
in the day.
He single-handedly.
Total fail.
He was on the Thanos shit. He
Hov
almost,
he really almost
Yeah,
got
I'm
us up
doing
out
it.
here.
I'm gonna blame Pharrell.
Pharrell was never in them bullshits though. He just sung the hook.
Yeah, Pharrell was still
Hov
doing.
was
Pharrell,
actually. You can pull up pictures of Hov consistently in the button.
yeah,
up.
Pharrell wasn't in the button-ups. He was doing the fitted shirts before it was cool. Niggas thought he was.
He-
Remember, niggas thought he was gay because he
I
had
seen
fitted
50
clothes
Cent
on.
in a couple button ups. Like I done seen a few niggas
lot.
in them button ups. Them shits was trash.
Niggas was doing those button-ups with do-rags and Yankee
everything,
fitted shirts, bruh.
man.
Was Beans in button-ups?
I think I seen Beans in the button up
Beans
before.
was
The whole rock was
definitely in
in
the
button
button-up.
ups.
I don't know if Beans was in the book.
Beans was definitely in
Nah,
a
they
fucking
did.
button.
I don't know if I seen,
Trust
but
me.
yeah.
I think I seen Beans in one
Beans
button
was in a button.
Blink was definitely with the do-rag.
Right.
Yankee
And-
fitted to
and
the back.
whole
Yeah,
hat.
Yankee fitted to the
side.
back.
Blink still do that shit.
Yeah.
Blink still do that shit. Oh man, dog. So yeah, man. You know, we gonna have to do this with everybody in the crew. We got to put up these old pictures, man.
Rock. I told you what I did. Ed Hardy, Gino Green.
Definitely did.
He was heavy on the Geno Green.
I was
too.
in the Ink Slingers, Black Label. I did the shit. I was more so influenced with
By
what
K.
Jimmy
Slay.
was doing. No, K. Slay didn't dress like that. He keep trying to say K. Slay. You never see me in them leathers and big fitteds. I was more so like
favorite DJ in the face.
I was my fault. I was more so inspired by what Jimmy was doing with the Bird Gang. Like that was where I took my shit from. I ran with that for a minute. I had the tattoo sleeves and shit. Like I'm looking back at them type of pictures. Like what the fuck? You know what I mean? The bubble vest with the wallet chains and all that shit. So I was doing that ACGs heavy at that time.
Shout out to ACGs. I had some ACGs.
Shout out to
Man.
Jim, man. He don't be getting his credit, man. Jim was a super trendsetter.
Didn't we
Trendsetter.
just talk about that too, though?
Super
His
trendsetter.
album is super
Oh yeah, for sure.
dope.
Still the top rap album of
Super
the year for
dope.
me.
Yeah, we gonna talk about albums later because I do want to talk about everybody's favorite albums. But speaking of like getting fly and stuff, because I didn't think my shirts was bad, but you know y'all niggas. Is all,
At the time, Trav, you was cool.
thanks, Blaze.
That first one again,
Okay.
Reese. Actually, Reese and Blaze both said they wanted to see that Superfly shit.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna go see it just for the culture.
Why not?
Mom said she
tried.
seen the previews today. She was so excited.
Yeah,
mama was.
I
That
like
shit
it.
looks-
Trav just don't like black movies though, like, cause you ain't seen a lot of shit, right? Like,
Yeah, and
know what
this
I mean?
you can add this shit to the list.
I'm a fan of the black movies. Like I said, I like the black satire shit. I like it. You know what I mean? Like, call me whatever you want to call me, but
Who's directing it? Is Hype Williams?
Little X.
Lil X?
X.
Yeah, it's just gonna be
So
a
it's gonna
long
be
ass
shot
video.
dope. You know what I mean? It's gonna look dope.
It's gonna look like a
plus,
long ass
Nick
video.
Omar in it, you know, from The Wire. You know, he a great actor. You know what I mean? So I think he got like
I forget
a
his
second
name,
role.
but-
I mean, he ain't lead, but
Nah, I seen old boy's hair and I was like, yeah, nah, this shit
it's
ain't
supposed
for
to be
me.
super fly. You know what I mean? Like
And Future's like in it or some shit.
niggas keep saying Future. I haven't seen Future.
No,
at all.
I think he like got something to do with the soundtrack.
Yeah, he does.
But nah, like Ross is in it though.
I think I did see
Ross
one
is in
quick
it.
look.
Who else is in it? What's the name from?
Anytime a movie come out that's based out of Atlanta, whatever, any of that shit, like I want to. See
I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but I'm with Trav. Like I be looking at the previews. I'm like, I'm gonna go see it just off the strength, but I'm like, I'm scared.
but
No,
that's the
that's
thing,
just
though,
gonna be like a long
the
ass
same
rap
way
video.
we go see all these other movies. Like I just want to see it, like to keep them budgets alive for us. You know what I mean? Our movies, to be able to get into the
Support
theater.
black.
You know what I mean?
Nah, it'd be some trash ass black movies. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, for sure.
I
It's
ain't gonna
trash
do that.
everything though. Like, but we still need to purchase that ticket. Just to keep that budget open.
I don't know, man. I be worried about those type of movies, man. Just
What, making this look bad?
yeah, just making us look corny. Just
But that's the thing though. Like, you know how many white movies is out there that make them look like shit. You know what I mean? But it's still just a matter of support. That's all. I just look at it like this is us. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
FUBU, for us, by us. You know?
for us buying shit. Word.
Put some money behind it. You know what I mean? And make sure it do what it do.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, but also we in an era right now where niggas is really going to movies and shit. So it might,
Yeah, I go to the movies.
it might get like, you know what I'm saying? They might hit they budget goals.
I think, and they probably didn't spend no more than 8 to 10 million making it. They should be able to clear that, you know, within the first week. You know what I mean? So,
You see Desi on his phone, he gone.
No, I'm not going. No, I'm here. I was trying to figure out. It's somebody else in that movie. And I was trying to figure out who it is.
I think Rose is in it though.
Yeah, Rose is definitely in it.
Remember when Rose and Gucci did that little skit? Like on that
Car
video?
wash, yeah.
Yeah.
Car wash.
Like that was funny. Like I could see them in the movie like doing something like that. But like I'd rather see that in a comedy
That would kind of
form.
be like what Snoop and Drake did with The Wash.
Yeah. I like black movies in a comedy form, like from a hood perspective.
Right.
Like this shit, like nigga
There's so many of those though, but a lot of those don't make it to the movie theater. And that's what I'm saying.
What,
like
nigga?
that's why I was saying like when it comes to when it's a theater release, like we need to support that because it's a lot of black movies that done went straight to DVD. A lot of hood classics, you know what I mean? So if it's hitting the theater, I want to try to get.
I'm gonna go see it just off this trend for the culture.
Why not?
Like Belly 2. Y'all ever see Belly 2?
I seen that with the game.
With the gang?
Yeah, I seen
Straight.
That one I couldn't.
Yeah, fuck out.
I mean, that was a straight to DVD. I think you know what I mean. But I seen it.
Y'all love
I seen
them.
it
I haven't
once.
seen it.
Yeah, I'm not messing with none of them Medea movies and none of them shits. Like, I don't know, man. Them shits don't be good. Like, I like good movies.
How do you know if you never seen
Right?
it?
How you know if you ain't?
Because
Never
they be
seen
like the same.
How do you know if you never seen it?
Because I seen one, I feel like if I seen one, I seen them all. That's how I feel.
No, see, you don't take that approach with the Marvel movies. You every trip you in there
Every single trip.
pre-sale.
And DC Comics, too.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like we gotta take
MCU
that same
Trav,
approach.
is that what you call me?
We gotta take that same
Creepy
approach
man.
with our movies. You know what I mean?
What you call me?
Creepy man.
MCU.
Creepy man. Shout out to Lemon Loaf.
Eat it
My
from the
Lord.
back.
Indeed. Somebody said they eat it from the side, but you know he prefer it from the side. But you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
All right,
That's
hey,
a true statement.
I do enjoy it from the side,
Oh,
or the
man.
back, or the front. It's gonna get ate.
No, okay, the veteran.
It will get ate.
Oh, okay. This nigga's funny. But speaking of that, y'all see Teairra Mari's sex tape?
I did,
didn't see it.
and
You ain't see it?
I'm disappointed with some of the
It was,
chatter that I seen.
wasn't it only
online.
like 10 seconds though?
Yeah, it was only
So
like
there's
15
some-
seconds.
30.
So
It was
some
like
guy-
30. It was like 32 seconds.
Creepy man.
Exact
Some
seconds,
guy,
32 seconds
like,
and
Lisa?
7/10 of a second.
Yeah, her.
That's just so corny.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. Like,
That's so corny. I
first
hate
let's talk
that.
about the who you seen it, Des?
So was it fire?
Yeah, I
though?
seen it.
Okay.
Her
well,
head ain't bad. Her
Okay,
head, I seen
let's
people
talk,
talk about her
Reese.
head was weak. I'm like, what do you?
I wanna
Did we
know.
see
Let's
that
talk
on
because
video?
I've seen a lot of chatter saying that her head was weak.
Yeah.
from chicks and by niggas, and I'm like,
Matter of fact, I'm directing this at T. I thought I just heard T. Shout out Lust Issues.
shout out less
Hey.
issues.
Show dropping, but I thought I heard her and Lex saying.
Nah, they only had the stills though. They never
Oh, okay,
seen.
so they didn't see
They
the
didn't see the
they didn't see the
video.
motion.
Nah.
Because the head was not bad.
Now I've
I mean, she
seen
got the job
better.
done.
Yeah.
She got the job
Definitely
done.
got the job done.
Yeah, because I got the money shot. I mean, hey, but
I got the money shot as the crazy pause, by the way.
Creepy man.
that's creepy. Oh, y'all niggas is so he's so PC. But you know what I'm saying? I did see a lot of chatter where like dudes and chicks were saying it was whack. Like I didn't feel that way. You know what I'm
Niggas just love to
saying?
be.
But who they comparing it to? Like you comparing it to like you watching fucking Pornhub and you comparing it to them.
Can I get a second? Let's include the guest real quick. Can we?
Right.
She said she never seen it.
I didn't see it.
No. I'm cool on that.
but
I'm cool.
yeah.
That's
We
fine.
can pull it up for you.
No.
Come on, let me watch it. Come on. Let's go.
All right, so I think I got it right here.
You got it, Trey?
But I'm just saying, I just think it's so
'Cause I don't
super
think that's in
corny
the
that he
details.
would even leak it. But I mean, it is what it is. Just make sure your situation is like A1
I have a
and
question.
your videos are like super A1 before they try to leak.
I have a question.
Go ahead. Ask the question.
Is it a possibility, Jelly, that a Teairra Mari situation is floating around out there for you?
No.
No.
Go on.
I think Trav got the video.
Oh, I'm being like dead ass. No.
So
A nude or two probably, but like nah.
nah, you don't do the record situation. All
So
right.
nigga, are you're against the recording? Like
I'm not totally against a recording, but I just have to make sure that if
you
you're
gonna hit this with one of those? It got to be on my phone.
Nah, like it's not even that. It just like I gotta make sure you're like 150% solid before I make you do that.
Oh, for sure.
But even with that being said, like honestly, it's nothing out there. Like totally, it just
I
is
believe it.
not. But like I said, if you're gonna do a video, if you're gonna do a new, make sure y'all shit.
You got the Wi-Fi on your
that
phone?
way that nobody can come back on you with not nothing. Period.
Alrighty.
Make sure your shit is so super Gucci.
What you want, the hotspot?
Yeah, I might have to get the hotspot to show you. Hey, niggas is really trying to pull this
Listen,
out.
I'm over here like I didn't see it. No, but I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
I wasn't
No,
mad
I
at it.
didn't.
You know what I
I
mean?
just think it's whack that somebody leaked it.
It's
though.
whack to get it leaked.
That's dumb.
Nah, for sure. For
That's
sure.
totally whack.
I never
that's
understand.
down.
I'm saying,
I don't get
myself
that.
personally,
I
I
don't.
You gotta be a sensitive guy.
I mean, we're all grown.
What do you get at?
We're all grown. We all have done those things before, but I just think it's whack when y'all just like, you know, think.
Not y'all.
Well, people.
Yeah.
Men.
When
Sensitive
it hits
Some men.
south, then some men want to be a bitch ass
I mean,
nigga,
but
and then
ain't
they
it the
want to
same
lick
as a,
shit.
ain't it the same as a chick saying that's why your dick is
Absolutely.
little? Like it's the same. Like
Absolutely.
chicks been doing that
because
since the
don't
beginning
act
of
like you
time.
wasn't on that baby, riding that baby like crazy. Like, so just leave that part out and just go on about y'all's dad. Like that shit right there at that point, when somebody brings that type of stuff up, it's just like, okay, she's bitter.
Ain't enough hurt in the world.
I mean, and my thing
You're just
is,
a bitter person if you do that. To me, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, any chick
But
that I was
my
dropping
news
it
is
off
fire,
in, like
so I don't
she
care.
can't slander me. Like there's no way you can slander me. Like
Yeah, that's why I'm like, my news are totally fire.
it was mine. You know what I mean? Like how you know.
So you are your news in a couple people's phone?
No,
Just maybe like one or two.
definitely. But
So
they're
what's
totally
the new
fire.
etiquette? So how the news go? Like is news only reserved for
For
a
your
boyfriend?
guy, yeah. It can't just be reserved for anybody that you're dealing with.
See, I beg to differ. Like
Why?
I've got news before from chicks that
I'm not
wasn't.
sending a nude to nobody that I'm just like, oh, okay, hey, how you doing? We're going out to eat. Like,
You don't think that
no.
would spice it up or make it like random or just like?
For what, my nigga? You don't need no nudes.
I mean, we never need them, to be honest. Like, we don't need them. Like
Like
you know what I mean?
I don't want to give you a nude. Like you gotta be like, my God, to give you a nude.
And at that point, I don't even need your nude at that point, in my opinion.
Probably don't.
That's the thing, right? If I'm your
probably
guy,
don't.
like, I don't need them.
I'm
Like,
not doing
for me to
that.
get to that point to be your guy, you would think that at some point they would come
Yeah,
flying
I
to
gotta
me. You know what I mean?
like
Am I right?
totally dealing with you. Like if it's like in the middle of the day, if I feel like sending you a nude, I feel like sending you a nude. But that's because I'm
Nudes are
with
overrated.
you and
Very much.
They're overrated.
they're overrated.
Beyond overrated. I don't
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you
I
later.
feel like my news is so super fire.
Nah,
But I'm not saying don't
Talking
send them.
shit.
I'm
nah,
not
I
saying
mean,
that.
don't turn them down.
I'm not saying that.
But
And it
news
might be
are-
fire,
But news
but-
are always needed sometimes in the middle of the day, regardless if y'all even been in a relationship. You know, you probably didn't even expect. You like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest though. I'm only gonna look at it, you know, maybe that day, and it's gonna be in the detail tab from there on out. Like I may go back to it at some point, but after our thread done got so
Too
much,
far.
like
you like, what nude?
Jones, I got a question for you though.
What's
Do you and your female friends send news to each other?
No, I never.
Because
did
I
that.
see chicks always say like, "Oh yeah," at least online they're like, "Oh yeah, such and such got all my news," but it'd be like another female or they,
Never heard
No,
that one.
I've never seen.
Well, you know, I'll be online all day. You know,
Yeah.
I've never done
Y'all
that.
never
like, do
online,
we talk
so.
about things? Yeah, we definitely talk about things, but I've never
much y'all
sent
talk
them
about,
like. What do we talk about? We talk about everything. I'm just gonna be honest. We talk about all.
I kind of figured that. So, back to Teairra Mari.
be the flow.
I don't.
You know, facts.
That cranberry mango was amazing.
Man, listen, man.
Little
We
cheap
don't,
shit right there.
we don't lie to y'all. We don't lie to y'all, man.
Yeah.
We don't lie to y'all.
That's funny. How should she capitalize off this shit? Is there any way, like, should she run to Love and Hip Hop and be like,
I mean, unfortunately, it's Teairra Mari, so
Exactly.
it's not gonna work in her benefit.
Music wise, ain't.
Oh, music wise, she's done.
oh, yeah, I didn't even know, like, when's the last song?
I mean, it may could work. Like if there's a Love and Hip Hop LA, like about to drop here in the next couple weeks, like it'll work.
Yeah.
But the longer that that show is on break,
Is 11 Hip Hop about to come out?
Who
I
knows?
don't know.
Des?
I don't know.
I feel like
Right now
something's
they
coming.
on,
They're in Atlanta right now.
Atlanta, yeah.
Where's she based out of?
She LA.
She
Love and
she
Hip
she
Hop
don't live
LA.
in.
That's right with Ray J. That's right.
So, like, if I'm her team, I'm like, yo,
I'll be
Mona Scott or whatever. I'm like, yo, let's address it on the show.
I'm doing a crazy press run, radio run. I would do that.
Let's address it on the show. Let's make it like, let's.
Oh, you know Mona gonna spin it on the show, but like that's still probably months down the line. Right now, I would be Breakfast Club. I would be Hot 97. I would be any popping podcast. What we talking about? If you want your story out there, come out. Like, Teairra Mari, we will.
Shout out to the Buckeye guy.
Right, you know, but and I don't know. I probably talk like I'm talking because I've always had a thing for Teairra Mari, you know, from back in the day. So
She's sexy.
Yeah, I like Teairra.
50-50
on the room, we split down the middle.
If it was Lyric Galore, though, niggas would be like,
oh, Lyric, like,
That she different though.
she type of different.
Yeah,
they can't really be in the same
different.
sentence.
Really?
No.
Teairra Mari and Lyric Galore?
Yeah, no.
Teairra Mari's pretty to me.
I like, hey, Trav, I'm with you. I love
Teairra.
Teairra.
Fake though. Half her body is fake.
So
We ain't mad at
Y'all
that.
don't care about that shit.
No.
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
who cares?
Sorry.
As long as it ain't outrageous. You know what I mean?
We don't
What's
care.
outrageous?
Little legs, big ass.
Yeah, like
A lot of people got little legs, big ass.
Nah, some
What
of them
the
be looking
We
hell?
like
don't care
ant.
about eyelashes and weave and all that. Why we gonna care about titties and ass?
I mean, I don't do eyelashes.
No,
or
I'm
weave,
saying- I'm not
but
saying
I'm
you,
just
but I'm
saying.
just
No,
saying-
I
Listen,
know, but I'm
It's
just
all
saying. But still.
cosmetic, right? It's all
ladies.
I wish niggas was going out there like, I'm about to go
Ladies.
give me some abs.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
We don't
women are
care.
different.
Yeah, we different, though.
Women are different.
Like, we don't care about that shit.
Shout out
We
to
don't
Drake.
we don't care either, but we also we ain't discriminating either.
Right.
Listen, ladies,
No,
once
you're
again,
not going to.
Des Arnett supports all that. If you want to get your
All
titties
of
done, get your titties done. As long
ain't
as you don't get
body
the Dolly
shaming.
Partons,
No,
I
I'm
don't care.
totally
You want to get your ass
honest.
done? Get your ass
Okay.
done. You know what I mean? As long as you ain't looking like an ant, I don't care.
Right.
You know what I mean? We good. You know what I mean? But then when you start fucking
Long
with
as
your
you
face
ain't
like
look-
Lil
yeah.
Kim and all that shit, that's when you're doing too much.
yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kim looks. I love Kim
It's
too.
disappointing.
and she was
It's
so cold
sad.
back
in
the
feel me?
day, bro.
She was.
You know what I mean? Like, you ain't have to do that.
Every nigga
So
in the
disappointing.
in the fucking country
like
had
the-
the hardcore poster.
She looked like that one dude off
Hell
ATL,
yeah.
that one episode that I won't.
Oh,
Terry. That's fucked up, dog. She
God.
do kind of look like that nigga though, man.
Yeah, it's
Kim
sad
was
what
scary.
Kim done did to herself, man. And like I said, she was so cold back in the
didn't
day.
have to do that, man.
Judge, you ain't got no friends that had surgery?
Oh, I have some. Yeah.
So like, what's the conversation like? Like,
I mean, like you said, I'm not opposed to surgery. I'm totally not opposed to it. But just don't go overboard with the situation. Like, if I was going to get surgery, I was, going to get my stomach done, call it a day. But that little fat ass and skinny ass thigh ratio,
Yeah, it's crazy.
that shit is driving me insane.
It's that
But
Kim
I feel like
Kardashian.
a lot of people do that, though. Like, their thighs don't match it
I think
at all.
I think it's about
A lot of people don't got natural thick thighs. Like
Thick
your girl
thighs
Jill.
save
my
lives.
explore page. is,
like your
saying.
girl Jill. But I'm just saying.
talking shit. You got
I
thick
feel like
thighs
that-
out here?
They're very natural.
Hey.
But I'm just saying a lot of girls don't have that. They don't. Mine are totally
You gotta relax, man.
natural. Totally natural. But a lot of girls don't have that. I mean, but
can't
I
wait.
do
I
have
can't be in my
females.
bag, man.
Now go ahead and get your bag.
Man.
When Creepy Man hit theaters, man. I can't wait till Creepy Man hit theaters, man. The newest character in the
If this was a
MCU.
movie, you'd be the PC guy in the corner. Like, shaking your head. I told you, Trev. You'd be the PC guy. You'd be that guy. Reese would be the cool nigga over there. Like, hey, you ever seen that man with a nigga rubbing his hands? Like,
I'll be like
Playboy.
yeah, I'll be like the nigga that try to keep you on the right path. You feel me? Save you from yourself. You
Be
know what I mean?
honorable.
You feel me? Saving you from yourself.
that was a shot last week. I let it slide. You know.
You know what I mean? Like, we know how Creepy Man can be.
What you laughing all hard for?
We know how Creepy Man can be. The lust can run us over sometimes. You know what I mean? And you just
Shout out to you, let's issues.
Less issues.
Can't wait for them to come out.
What we talking about?
Yeah, what we talking about though? Trav, where we at? Hey,
Jesus.
be the flow, people. Be the flow.
So Speaking of lust issues, they had a conversation. They show dropping soon as fuck, so shout out to them. But
Good.
Gels, I wanted to ask you about this, and I want the fellas to chime in. Splitting bills. What's your thoughts on splitting bills?
I think splitting bills is okay. Like, if you want to do 50-50, whatever works in your household is totally fine. I've always had a conversation about this. I'm 31, so, like, when I was 18, I had somebody totally paying all the bills. So when that happened, every single argument was, if it ain't, if it wasn't for me, nobody would be doing X, Y, and Z for you. So when that happened, I'm like, oh, okay, I bet I don't do this shit no more.
Right.
So, but for me though, just who my mother is, she's just an independent woman. She's not gonna let nobody totally take care of her. We gotta have some type of leverage up in there. I'm totally down for splitting the bills. Okay. I don't see no issue with splitting no bills. But, y'all gotta just make sure y'all got y'all situation in order, because if, God forbid, one day your man ain't got it or something happened where he can't pay it, you gotta step up, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or vice versa, he gotta do the same thing. So it just, I guess whatever works in your household. For me, splitting bills is totally fine. Cause I be damned if you be like, bitch.
Yeah, cause
X, Y, and Z.
Just sex.
Yeah, like, no, I'm not just bringing that to the table. No, my nigga, I'm paying this goddamn house. Cause I be damned if you feel like it's just yours.
Right.
The veteran.
Fuck out of here.
Talk about it.
I think I'm on both sides of the fence with it. Like, in some instances, it is cool to split the bills. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And then, like I said, on the other hand, it just depends. Like, I mean, if we going into a new situation together, like, say we just done close on the house and we both on the lease or whatever, like, you know what I mean? At some point, something got to be established. You know what I mean? Like, to where, what you think? Your licks is supposed to just keep the house afloat?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. And now, I'm not saying I don't want to go into no situation to where I can't handle it on my own.
Yeah.
But if something was to happen, you know what I mean?
You want somebody to hold you down.
You got to be held down at some point. Just like, I'm going to hold you down. Like, we're a partnership. That a partner
Talk about it.
is a split. Like, you know what I mean? How can we call each other's partners if we don't look at each other as equals?
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
you. Because Des had said something, because he was like, when you were talking about, you got to have a bag, you got to keep the bag, you got to support them.
Vacations.
Like, you got to hold it down.
all
Like,
that shit.
all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be nice to have that little bit of help.
Don't forget about the kids I'm taking care of. You know what I mean? Don't forget about all that shit. Like,
you got to have the bag. You got to look like the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
All
I feel
that
like
shit.
it's so beneficial when y'all both just have y'all's bag and
yeah.
y'all just contribute to
Why
one
would
another.
I don't understand
like,
why a
that's
female
dumb.
would not want to contribute to the pot. Like, it just makes
Exactly.
our pot that much bigger, that much more that we can do with it. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't want your nigga breaking his back trying to take care of the household, you know what I mean, when you can help him. Now, if a nigga got it, cool. Like, if I tell you I got it and fall back, chill, I want you to do this, cool. But if I'm not in that position and you my partner,
Yeah.
I mean, don't watch a nigga struggle. You know what I mean? Contribute to it and we can be up. You know
I
what
don't
I mean?
think they were saying that. I don't think they wasn't
No,
saying like.
we're not talking about what they're saying. I'm just asking the question.
Oh, okay. Because I
Yeah.
just want to make sure
I'm
it's
not, we're not addressing them.
misconstrued.
Yeah, no, we're not addressing them. I'm just presenting a question. I wanted to get a male's point of view and
I see
Jill's
this
point
shit
of view.
online though every day. Like, you know what I mean? That shit is not realistic. Like, I see a
No,
lot of
it's not.
females talking about, I'm sucking your dick, I'm cleaning the house, like I'm doing all this. Like,
Child, that
everything
shit
that you
only
saying
goes
that
so
you
far.
doing. It's,
Somebody else
like
to do
Dad
too.
said, it's plenty of them that do that. You know what I mean? I clean my own crib. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
you cleaning the crib is not a plus for me. I'm
Yeah.
going. If you don't clean it, I'm going to clean it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's
Cooking is not a
Don't
plus.
put
I
that
know
on
how
your
to cook.
checklist. You know what I mean? I know how to cook too. Like,
I don't know
don't
cook, so-
don't put that on your resume. You know what I mean?
I can't cook.
You know what I mean?
But you ain't got no kids, so you can order food, nigga.
I'm just saying that shit don't impress me on the resume. Saying you cooking, you clean,
Right.
and you fucking me to death. Like, you know,
Anybody can do that. You can do all of the things under
Right.
the sun, but y'all really just have to be a team and just.
But also, I think what bothers
together.
me is like a lot of people that be talking this shit ain't living this shit.
living.
And,
Yeah,
and,
that's
and,
what bothers me,
and I think that's what bothers me the
Right.
most when I see these memes and shit being reposted, regrammed, whatever.
Especially
You
when
know
it's
what I mean?
somebody that you know.
And
You're
it's
like,
just
you
like,
lying.
yeah, it's just like you talk.
fronting on it. I know
You know what I mean? You talking that shit from your mom's living room. Like that's not wavy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. You feel me? So
Stop
that's just my biggest gripe with it. Like, there is a lot of boss chicks out here doing their thing. You feel me? And they don't really need no nigga. You feel me? Shout out to Winkavelli. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't need me. You know what I mean? She don't need me.
Right.
She don't need me.
Yeah,
You
she
know what I'm saying?
holding it down.
She can, you know what I mean? She can live this life without me. She'll be very fine. You feel what I'm saying? But she allows me to be in her world. You feel me?
Well, that's because you're the prize.
I am. You know what I'm saying? But
Don't search yourself.
But I'm not gonna show myself. I'm not
But
gonna
y'all
show
match
myself.
each other.
But also too though, you know, like she be having to remind me that she's a boss bitch, and you know what I mean? And she is.
Right.
And she is.
We ain't taking nothing away from boss
You
chicks.
know what I mean? She's a boss, you know what I'm saying? She a bad bitch, she a boss bitch, you know what I mean?
But she don't post them corny ass memes. So
Nah, you know what I mean? And you feel me? You know, she had to spank me a little bit. She put me in timeout, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't, you know. But it's all good though. It's all
but
good
you
though.
need that.
It's all good
right?
though. You know,
You need
It's
somebody
all
to
good,
match
though.
you, right?
Y'all done drinking? Why? Everybody's cup looking real
so-
shallow.
You know, man, I gotta
like,
relax. 'cause-
So I thought that was just my time. I just had to put that in there, man. Shout out to Winkavelli, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You feel me?
So, Gels, is it cool for you to make way more money than your man?
That's fine. I don't care. Is it cool for him that I make more money than him?
Yep.
That's probably the question
That's
for real.
That's
Yeah.
a
Like,
good
to
one.
me, that's totally fine. Because if I love you, I love you. Like, real shit. I mean, there's been times where I had to step up to the plate. I didn't care. It
Yeah.
didn't make me, not want to be with him. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
You just can't. But as a man, you just can't be like.
You can't be content.
get
And I
comfortable.
get it.
Yeah, I feel like, and I feel like that's where I feel like.
Too many
For,
niggas
for,
be
for yeah, I
comfortable.
feel like for niggas that really care, is just like there's not a problem that your girl make more than you, but it's just like, but as a man, you can't just sit back and just be content with like, all right, well, she the breadwinner, and I'm just going
And I'ma just
like,
drive her car
yeah,
all
so
day.
you gotta,
Run
yeah,
out
so
for gas.
you still gotta step up to the plate and do your thing. You feel what I'm saying? And
I get that
Yeah,
too,
you know.
though. But I just think that that's a conversation that you guys need to have. I do feel like it bothers a guy more than it bothers a female. No, we don't want like a broke ass nigga.
Yeah.
Like, nah. If you're doing what you need to do right now in this little rough patch that we're going through, that's totally fine.
what if-
Like, I don't care. But some guys really, really, truly take it to heart and they're like, they can't stomach it.
What if it's not a rough patch though? Like, what if the guy's over here doing well in his field, but his
Right.
field that he's in might not
He's
be.
done maxed out.
He done maxed out.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing. He's the man over there, but you over here, you doing your thing.
But does he want to progress?
But like you said,
Always.
like you in the field to where
If he always wants to progress, that's totally fine. You can't just be complacent with nothing that you do.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. So, you know.
That's interesting. If your chick making more money than you, I'm gonna ask you a question. Like, in that situation, have a nigga been bitter towards you or treated you like you know what I'm saying, just been more of an asshole towards you because you make more money than him?
I've dated a chick that made 6 figures, man, and it didn't bother me at all. Like, it didn't bother me. Like, it made me want to, go try to
Be the
step
best
my
one.
shit up. I mean, but also she was, this is a chick that was super educated. She had degrees while she was in high school. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, sometimes like it's gonna be them instances where you run into a chick that's just more qualified and just they leveled up more than
Most motherfuckers.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I
but
don't know, man. Like,
the reason
you just can't be insecure within yourself, your situation.
I guess that's the question, Jels. Like, do you run across? I mean, you're an attractive girl. Do you run across insecure niggas like that
I feel
because
like
you make a bag? You know what I'm saying? And
mean,
when
I
they
did
find out
that.
you make a bag, do they get like insecure?
I did that in my marriage.
I don't. You mean I?
I mean, I'm
I
just
just
saying,
found
like,
out she was married at one time.
right?
So.
Like, I have a master's. I've had my master's since I was in 2015. You know,
Congrats on
I've
that.
always
Salute,
been
salute.
doing my thing or whatever. So, but yeah, I do feel like some guys are insecure of that, and that whole situation
I think them is
is
niggas like-
definitely sticky.
I really think the niggas that's insecure about a chick that's making more money than them is the niggas that really probably feel like they don't have potential to get to a certain level of where they want to be. Cause like any field that you in, like the way I look at it, like I'm not gonna get into no field professionally that I can't progress in. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
so I think that's just more so like it's a mentality.
I got another perspective on that, Reese. I think like a nigga that like his chick make more money, he think she might leave her for a nigga that make more money than her. You know what I'm saying? Like so he be
Good point,
insecure.
Trash. Good point.
He be insecure that way. Like you know if he a regular 9-to-5er and like she making a bag and he doing all right, but then she run into that NBA nigga or you know that
I feel
nigga
you on that
like
one.
she go out of town to Miami like you always say, Reese. They go them.
They getting cut.
You know what I'm saying? She run across that nigga that got that bag. He might be like, you know what I'm saying? So he might be like,
See,
oh shit.
I don't know, man. Like, it's hard for me to speak on that because, like, I've always been the utmost confidence in myself, my abilities, what I can do, what I bring to the table. Like, so I've never, like,
Slide
you
that
know,
cranberry down.
yeah, no flex. Like, I've never been with a female. Like, and you know, I pride myself on the females that I've dated or I've been with. You know, I think they all bad for the most part. Like, so I've never had that fear or that worry of she about to meet a nigga that's this or this that. Like, that's not even a thought. You know what I mean? Like, and I think all niggas should take that approach. Like, why you even think about that? Like, you shooting yourself in the foot even having them thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, that's. I don't know, man. Like, I just never lack confidence.
I
You
just
know,
feel like a lot of people have to be grounded with a situation like that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, it's all about who can be there for you, who you can depend on, things like that. It's not
Your chemistry
never
as
about,
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, like your best friend. Like, it's never about who makes more. That shit's silly at the end of the day.
I ain't never cared
Honestly,
about
truly, like, it's totally silly.
You're right.
Like, I was never like, oh, okay, I can't talk to him because I make more money than him.
yeah, like I don't
That's
even know.
stupid.
I don't even know how
I
to
just
even
need
become
him
a
to treat me
conversation.
right. You know what I mean?
Because social media, that's how it become a
Absolutely.
conversation.
I'm talking about like in the household though, like
Because social media, like, I seen this post. But, Gels,
What?
you were married. I
Absolutely.
did not know that.
I know.
And you're divorced.
Absolutely.
Was you getting married again? Had that same energy, my nigga. Had that same energy.
It's such a question. Everybody always asks me what I mean, he just has to be like a really great guy for me to ever say yes again. Like,
How
marriage is hard. That's not an easy situation.
Well, we got a resident married guy in the building, so
yeah. How fresh is your divorce?
Over a year.
Yeah, it's early.
It's still early.
Yeah, it's early.
What's not early?
Nah, it's early. Like, I mean, you supposed to be in this mode that you're in right now. Like,
Absolutely. He just got to be like one hell of a guy. Like, I totally thought I had. I'm not going to bash him.
Nah,
He's
not
a
at all.
great guy. Totally. I just felt like
can I ask you a
we
question?
probably shouldn't have gotten married.
So how soon, like after you divorced, like how soon did you start dating again after you
Oh,
divorced?
it took me a while.
Took you a
I
minute.
just started dating. Like,
Was it because you were still holding on to the?
I feel like if I didn't have other things going on in my life, I probably would have started dating after the way he started dating. But I had health issues going on in my life. Like
the audible,
everybody-
like,
No, yeah, like everybody knows it's no secret. Like, I've had health issues or whatever. I had a hysterectomy right before my divorce and stuff like that. So for me, it was just kind of like I'm very selective, still to this day, who I let in my world.
yeah.
That's very, very important to me. So they just have to be like a really great person. Nobody's perfect, but they have to be like a total good person. So I don't know. I mean, I would like to get married again, but I don't. It ain't a necessity.
I mean, a year later. I mean, it's early. You got go ahead and spread.
Give me
your
like
wings.
how many years? Like a year or two?
You about 2.5, 3.
2 more?
Yeah. Go ahead and live. Go ahead and
yeah,
live a
you
little
31?
bit.
I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie. Last year, the past year and a half been fun as hell.
Yeah. I don't know if marriage in the cards for myself. Like,
No, it is. No, I'm not. I'm not accepting that. As your cousin, I'm not accepting that.
I don't know.
It's been fun. It's been pretty fun.
I definitely want to get married.
You do?
Hell yeah, I want to get married.
Being married is so dope though.
Might wanna
Like
switch
I'm
the
not gonna
topic.
take that. Like being married is dope as shit.
Tell them this.
But when that shit bad,
it
that
up.
shit
What?
bad.
Why y'all looking at me crazy?
Switch it up.
All right, come on.
It's great. It's great.
You got to save me from myself. sometimes?
Transition. Segue.
Oh man,
I gotta get a drop for that.
Hey man, to our listeners and supporters, man, they never really let me cook, which is probably a good thing though.
Saving you from yourself.
Hey man,
Creepy Man coming to theaters soon. Marvel Comics.
I gotta be a creep, man. I'm not a creep. I just ask the questions that niggas are scared to ask, man.
What we talking about?
Well,
What are we talking about?
June
You wanna
17th.
talk about creep?
Wild Goose.
You want to talk about goddamn creep? Let's talk about your guy.
You relax.
Let's talk about your guy.
Who are
Kills.
you talking about?
You gotta be talking about kills. You
He's
gotta be.
definitely talking about Kels.
Man.
You see that where they pulled his music
on
off?
Spotify.
Spotify?
I agree with Kels on that. Now I do agree with him on that.
Yeah, because he never got charged for anything, man.
That was whack. I think.
So how do you really feel? Like,
You know how I feel.
you don't
Move
give a fuck?
Yeah, yeah. They missing out. Sorry, Spotify. I'm gonna be all
Des.
good. I wish.
I mean, the thing what they trying to do to Kels right now, like, it's so fucking late.
It's a
and
couple
past-
people though. They took
Didn't they take somebody
XXX
else?
TSG.
yeah.
And his
They took
last album
music
was
too.
fire.
Is it?
I thought so. It's like an R&B album. For real.
You know that's Des lane. I ain't, ain't my lane at all.
They trying to get Chris Brown out of here too.
Shut up.
Well, not Spotify, but like he
mean,
got
but
he got a rape allegation.
It's only
Yeah,
right that they do it, right?
but it's not against Chris. It's one of his people's, and they said it was at a concert or something. Which that's not flying, yo. That's trash. Like they just throwing Chris' name attached.
I
to
mean,
that.
but why they getting Kels out?
It's
Me
like
Too movement.
the Me Too movement is like
So that's what I'm saying.
mute
Like,
R.Kelly. That's the
and
hashtag.
I heard him
nigga.
say, like, you know what I mean? Like, if we getting Kels out of here, like, why we still letting all this, derogatory content fly on there, period?
If you getting Kels out of here, there's a million niggas you got to get out of here.
Yeah,
Facts.
nah,
Especially
You
in
can't just get
Hollywood.
Kels out of here.
Facts.
Especially in Hollywood.
Especially in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
Because somebody called the GOAT a pedo, but we not gonna go there because.
we ain't no negative vibes.
So Joe, definitely.
I just caught on. Hold up. What happened? Hold up. I just caught on to what niggas.
Go ahead.
Yeah, yes, sir.
My nigga had to grab the crib.
Yeah. So, Just, how do you feel about R. Kelly's music? Do you still fuck with it, or you like?
Yo,
Nah.
I think that shit is so whack. I don't know what it is. Like I can't. So I
But
could
you
just.
like,
I could just.
12 years old, so
No, but like I
You
grew
might
up
like
to
that
that.
shit.
What? I love me some R. Kelly growing up, but
Step in
it's
the
just like I
name
could
of
just sit
love.
here. Nah, it was before that.
Feeling on your booty.
I mean,
You're
but
dirty is right there,
Let's keep
hey.
it real, though. Like,
So I could just pop up and be like, Jay-Z, write me, and then they just take his music off. That shit is
don't
dumb.
say that. Don't say that name.
But I'm just saying, like,
We're
that's
trying to get a
crazy.
Duce back.
who say?
Well, we're totally trying to get a
Lenny.
Duce
Respect hoes.
back.
Respect-
But I'm just
respect
saying,
hoes.
like, that's so crazy to me. Everybody throw up the
Yeah. We full on Rock Nation over here.
big.
right.
But I'm just saying, I just feel like it's so crazy that women can just come up and be like X, Y, and Z, and then just get his situation explored.
It's a crazy perspective, right
I
there.
love R. Kelly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's, and it's funny that you bring that up because that's been my thing. Is like people that really go through those situations, it's fucked up.
It's super fucked
But
up.
people that
sure.
like
Let's be
throw
clear.
those people that throw those allegations on people and then they wait like 2-3 years later
And
or,
then they-
or whatever and be like, you know what, he really didn't rape me or
That's
that
the
this
foulest
situation,
shit
you know what I mean?
on
And
earth,
then,
bro.
but then it's like, but then nothing happens to that person. Like they still go live their
nothing.
life, and then this person
You
that
done
missed out on
ruined
so
my
many.
life.
Yeah, this person that missed out on so many opportunities because of
just false
Yeah,
allegations.
man. Like, we see that happen all the time to like college athletes be like, yeah, they raped me. And then they go on, live their life, get married. Then 3-4 years later, they be like, you know what? That really didn't happen.
And shame on them because it causes a cloud for the people who really do go through it.
Right.
And they get to be somewhere and confidentiality. Like we don't even get to see who they are. They ain't none of that. Like
Right, but this person
business-
has
Yeah.
to, right, but this person has to
Your whole life is
live as a registered sex offender and all this type of stuff. And like I said, they if they played sports, they never got to get their career popping off. It's hard for them to get a job, and it's like, okay, then you come clean years later, but still it's just like, all right, what am I supposed to do now? Like, ain't nobody about to come back and all right, now we're gonna put you on, now we're gonna put you feel what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna circle back around like, oh,
Right.
she lied, so let me.
You don't get no settlement pay or nothing like that for that. You feel me? So it's like that's what I hate. And then like Reese said, then for those victims that really go through those situations, then it becomes a situation where it's just like, oh, she lying, she just looking.
She make it
for
look bad for everybody else.
Yeah.
A prime example. I've been seeing it online. How they did Bill Cosby. How 20 years later down the line, or 30 years later, you can come out and say this, and Bill Cosby go to jail for some shit 30 years ago. But the lady that came out and said that Emmett Till didn't do what he did, she alive. Like, so why are we locking her up?
Nah, she should be.
No, she's.
You know what I mean?
And they hung that boy.
No, she's still alive.
I thought she died too.
She said it on her
Her
deathbed.
deathbed. That's what I
Oh,
thought
really?
too. I
Okay.
thought that
She
was a
said it on her
story.
Maybe,
deathbed.
okay.
But still, at the end of the day, though, like, what the fuck?
Somebody got to pay for that.
Something.
It got to be some repercussions for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't feel that, man. That's my biggest gripe with that.
But on the flip side, you got a producer like Detail,
I seen
and that story
What
is
happened?
fucking
What is
horrible.
that?
I
What's
seen
going
that.
on? I ain't hear.
They saying Detail like he
Detail that
basically-
work with Young Money?
Detail that worked with Young
Young
Money, he
Money.
worked with Drake, he worked with Wiz, he works with B, he worked with Jay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They say he be trying to prey on the younger female artists. Like what's old girl's name?
It was
Are they minors or are they just young?
They're not
Peyton
minors.
Because I'm going to keep
Ackley.
it real. Like,
They're not minors.
it'd be a lot of young chicks that come on to older niggas. Like, I had a point in my life where I was
Watch
like,
what you
damn,
say.
where
Watch
all
what you
these...
say.
No, I'm just saying,
Watch
like,
what you say.
where a lot of young chicks was at me. Like, you know what I mean? You sometimes be like, damn, what the fuck's going on? Like, what's out there about me that got
You
these
got that bad.
young
You
chicks
got,
coming
you got
at
them
me?
Gucci's on with them up.
When he says young, he means 21, 22. Let me go throw that out there.
Yeah, let's be clear on that.
When you say teenager,
Yeah, I'm
what
not-
age are you talking about?
I'm not talking teenagers. I'm definitely talking 21, 22, 23.
That was
You
the
know what I
craziest
mean?
shit I've ever heard in my life, nigga.
So is that what Detail was doing? Was they young like that?
Nah.
No.
I mean,
You want to explain it?
no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, because I'm reading the story right now.
You're an industry nigga. You're an industry nigga too, so yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. There was a couple artists. They weren't known, but they're in the game, right? What they were saying is like he would like invite them to a recording session, and then this nigga would get wild aggressive. Like he would make them like give them head in front of like other producers or engineers and shit. Or, you know what I'm saying? He would just take the pussy, but they didn't really want to say nothing because it was they shot. Like he was they shot to get in. And then it was like, a chick named Christina Batch, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, is basically was like the singer that came out like, yo, like this nigga sexually assaulted me and raped me. And then more and more people started coming out like, yo, I had the same situation.
The
with the
Tinashe
nigga.
chick, she said she was one of
Yeah.
them.
By Detail?
Yeah, man.
Well, but that's the thing. She said that.
She said she got out the
She said
situation
she got out the
before it
situation.
got
Yeah, she
before it got too
Like-
crazy. So like there's a flip side to it, man. Like I understand what y'all saying. Like a chick can say you whatever, right?
She can
And
also
then
say
10 years
no and
later,
leave and be like, all right, like my integrity is worth more than trying to get this deal.
Reese. But we both know, and sorry, Joe, to cut you off, but we both know that people want to be famous or be in the game or be in the industry so bad that they will deal with the worst of the worst just to be like, I'm on stage,
I'm gonna be
everyone
honest. I'm
loud.
gonna be honest. Like, Detail wouldn't be if I'm a female
He's not the guy.
and I got to make a conscious decision. Like,
He's
this
not
is
the
my-
guy.
Detail ain't the guy. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
I'm like, shit. Now it's gonna have to be
Just Blaze.
a real name for me to be like,
Never Just Blaze though,
let
because he's
me
the greatest producer
turn
ever.
my
But
back to this and and go through with it. You know what I mean? But
so, Gels, how do you feel about both sides? How you feel about the females that lie about that situation, and how do you feel about the women that actually been through that situation and never really?
But it's not fair for the ones ones who lie to the ones who like really truly been through it. You know what I'm saying? That's so totally whack for me. So like, for example, these women in Bill Cosby's situation, right? They all been drugged, right? And they passed out.
Allegedly.
But then they remember everything.
My nigga Bill hit when he was walking out the courtroom.
He was like, but they remember everything. Like, bro, are y'all even taking into consideration of that though? Like, nobody even talks about that. But that's not fair to the people who have truly been raped. And I just feel like for the people who have truly gone through the situation, they don't get the just due for that. The way that these females are now, 30, 60 years later.
Yeah, I feel
that's whack.
I feel you.
Like, I wouldn't just wait 60. Why wait 60 years and then now everybody's coming out?
Yeah, that's the only thing with the Bill Cosby shit I don't like. It's like, why you wait so long? But maybe,
or even if they want to do that with R. Kelly, why wait?
Or if you're innocent in a situation, like, the media don't give a fuck. Like, it's too late to get, like, we don't care.
Stupid.
All right, I got another question. I got a question, and I want everybody to weigh in on this. Can you be pro-black and date a white girl? Or can you be a pro-black woman and date a black or a white man?
Vice versa. I'm not racial, so I'm mixed.
I don't know. I mean,
situation?
I think it's a good question. Why niggas?
It's definitely
Everybody
a
pulling up their
great
phone like,
question.
nigga, fuck out of here.
That's a great question.
Niggas like, nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. What?
I heard pro-black, so you said can you be pro-black?
and date a white woman or be pro-black?
Yeah, I think
and
pro-black
date a
is
black man,
like,
date a woman.
I think people really got it misconstrued, like what pro-black is. Like pro-black, this is Reese. Like this is what I think pro-black is. Pro-black is supporting black, buying black, being for your people. But it ain't got nowhere where you can't love whoever you love. You know what I mean? Like
I like that answer.
You know what I mean? So I really feel like, yes, you can be pro-black and you can date, marry whoever you want to marry, whether that be a white woman, an Asian woman, whoever. You know what I mean? Like, but being pro-black, I think, is supporting your own. You know what I mean? Now, it may make your wife uncomfortable. You know what I mean? But again, like, if she willing to marry you, like, she already know what you into. So, I mean, like, it shouldn't even be, an issue. You know what I mean? So,
what you say there?
So, I guess my question is this. So, if you pro-black, that means you can only date black? Like, let's take white out the equation. What if it's Asian? What if it's Latino? What if it's... You know what I mean? Like, so do you got to just stay black because you pro-black?
Hey, I ain't think about it like that.
You know what I mean? Like, if you know what I mean, if that's the route that we take.
I know y'all always be like, as many things with me because like I'm like super pro-black, but then I like don't watch black movies.
But I'm with I also like I feel like being pro-black don't mean like you against white people. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just me personally. I feel like you just more so like in tune with your culture, your where you come from, your roots. You feel me?
Yeah, that's how. That's how.
And that's how I feel it. But so with that being said, that don't mean that because I'm pro-black, like I can't talk to you because you're not black. Like no, like that's to me that's like racism in a way. That's segregation.
It's not racism.
It's not racism. Segregation. Like
segregation.
I'm only black. I can only, I'm pro-black. I'm in tune with my blackness. No, you don't meet the criteria. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, because some niggas be way too woke.
Yeah, niggas need to turn they woke down, bro. Like, God,
I agree.
Damn,
like,
niggas need to sleep, don't they?
Bruh, niggas got a conspiracy theory for everything, bruh. Niggas had a conspiracy theory for Black Panther. They don't get no blacker than that.
Nigga, that's a motherfucking comic book, nigga.
Bruh, you feel me?
Niggas
It's a fantasy.
Nigga, it's not real life.
And niggas was mad that the
Killmonger nigga.
Niggas was mad about that. Niggas was trying to say
niggas was real life mad at Michael B. Jordan, nigga.
Bro, niggas was trying to say like that women wasn't represented properly in that movie, that the LGBT
they definitely
wasn't
did
like
that
I'm
shit.
like
They was
what?
totally reaching.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's a comic book. Like,
yeah.
It was reaching.
Jels, you said you mix?
Yes.
What
My mom is white, my dad is black.
For real?
Yeah.
Is your pops Jamaican?
Yeah.
What was that about? No, because I seen you post the pictures and I seen.
And
I didn't want to
dreads and
assume, so.
everything. Yeah, I had dreads and all that when I was younger. But
Word?
my older sister, she's black, so he had a daughter, my sister, with his high school sweetheart. So she's totally black, and she used to get her hair done, but I couldn't get my hair done because I had dreads.
Word?
And so I
How
told
long
my
did you have
mom, I
dreads?
was like, I had dreads until I was like 4th grade.
That's dope.
And mine were long. Me and my brother.
Word?
We totally did, yeah.
So how was it
like
like growing up in like a
a
you grew up
biracial
with both of your
house? So it was totally hard. We definitely grew up, and we always grew up like in a black community. We was raised on Brunel.
Yeah, must say Nail Block.
nail block?
Absolutely.
They used to be at Britnell Rec all the time.
all the time.
Done in court. What up?
Whatever.
Where's Brunel at?
On Brunel.
I mean, like off like, is that close to Joyce?
It's right
a
before
vicinity.
17.
Yeah.
Again,
right
I'm not from Columbus, niggas. I'm from Newark, Ohio.
From Zanesville.
You rep Columbus a lot.
Yeah, you rep Rural Ave to the death. You know
It's
what
right
I'm
before
saying?
17.
He's from Zanesville.
So like we
But
always
he's really
grew
from
up.
Portsmouth. You know?
Hey, you see it, Des?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Look, he got Rural Ave on his arm, but I'm not from Columbus.
No, I definitely represent my Newark people, but you know.
Where the
it's
Newark's
Rule
at? You don't got no Newark on you.
Nope.
Exactly.
You don't
But
got
it's Rule Ave
Zanesville
all
on you.
day. However niggas want to do it, we can get it
740.
done.
You don't
know what
got
I'm saying?
Chillicothe on you. You don't got
Niggas want to
Portsmouth.
shoot it out. Niggas want to fight it out however they want to do it. We can
You don't
get
got
it
your
done.
Cambridge tattoo on you.
I'm not from Cambridge, nigga. Fuck out of here.
No, it was totally hard growing up biracial. I'm gonna just say that. On both sides of the family, it was just not a good thing.
Okay, yeah.
They were not accepting, but
For real?
no,
That's
definitely
crazy.
not neither side. No, my dad's side was more accepting than my mother's side, and my mother is from the East Coast. She's from Boston. She's not from here.
From Boston.
She
Boston
from
had a lot of
Boston.
racism.
Oh, she from Boston. So the Irish little gang, yeah.
Yeah, I seen
That-
the town a couple times.
The town, exactly. That was her
I seen the town a
situation.
couple times. Boston was.
Departed, all that shit.
Yeah, Departed. Yeah.
What
Boston.
was his name?
Marky Mark and them
or
niggas.
Something. That was my aunt's boyfriend. Yeah.
Who?
What was his name? Winkle, something like that.
I don't know. Who are you talking about? Like the baseball player, dude?
One of the dudes from the town. Was it the town?
The town. I'm not for sure what their names are. but-
Yeah. One of them was my aunt's boyfriend for sure, and that's on my mom's side.
That's crazy.
But that's how it was. And then of course, my father, he's Jamaican, whatever. But yeah, it just was hard. It was totally hard. But my mom, she definitely kept it together.
That's dope. Shout out to your moms.
She
Happy Mother's
definitely
Day and
kept
all that.
together. She's like, okay, my baby's is right here. And
So-
who's over at the prayer now?
I know we jumping all over the place, but I want to know, like, you know, how do y'all feel about therapy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you growing up in that situation or shit like that. Like, how do y'all feel about therapy?
Like going to go see
And the
a
reason why
counselor?
I'm asking that is because I have read an article about Beyonce's mom says that she had Solange and Beyonce in therapy like early, like when they was young, because Beyonce was already going to be a star and they knew the projection of where she was going. And Beyonce didn't like Solange, and her mom wanted to get that shit like out the way.
That's crazy.
And I thought, like, you know, I know they are usually.
Industry trap.
Industry
I know.
trap. I
That's
ain't know
what I'm
nothing about
like.
that.
She didn't like her sister.
Yeah.
I love my brothers.
But I know it ain't our usual topics, but you know, we everywhere with it today. So
I mean that's interesting. Me personally, I feel like therapy is needed more, especially in the inner
fuck yeah,
the inner city. You know what I mean? Because you know, there's a lot that we deal with like at home. There's a lot that we deal with once we leave home and stuff like that. And a lot of people just don't really be having those outlets and those, and you know, everybody isn't fortunate with like a mom. Like me personally, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom, she worked in the social work field. So
Oh, where?
yeah.
I
So
didn't
like
never knew that.
so my mom, like I knew about a lot of that stuff early as a kid. Like she would like sit and talk to us about it. And
Oh, that's super dope.
Yeah, you know
I
what I mean?
definitely didn't know that.
yeah, like and then my mom is just
I just knew
naturally
y'all niggas was funny ass niggas.
and then like you know what I'm
Always.
saying, and then like my mom is just naturally like I mean, she wasn't a therapist, but she was a social worker. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But that's therapy, and you know what I mean, because you know what I mean, you're dealing with people with mental illness. So like, I knew about that at an early age, and she would like talk to me about that type of stuff. You know, there's laws and stuff like that, so you really can't talk about your clients. But you know, she was good at like painting the pictures for me and like telling me like the symptoms and stuff like that and things like that. And she just always was like big on just like checking up on her kids and asking how they going and how they feeling and stuff like that.
That's
so
dope.
yeah.
And another reason why I brought it up, because me and Reese was talking in the chat. Obviously, you know, Des and Blaze was in the chat too. Because we was talking about like how motherfuckers be like mentally hurt, and then like or be mentally attracted to somebody, and then physically attracted to somebody, and you know the pros and cons or the vice versa of it. I don't really like. I really can't say the situation like I want to because
what?
Because me and Reese know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Right? Remember, because you was like, yeah, because remember you was like, oh, she might have been like mentally attached to what you was saying. Remember? Yeah, you remember what I said?
No, I'm not.
Nah, you and
I'm
me.
not. I'm not confused. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hey,
Be the flow.
be the flow. Matter of fact,
Right
you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to say no names.
I'm not confused. Y'all not confused either. Y'all
Nah, they not. They just
y'all
not
know.
catching on.
Y'all know, but y'all just not. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to drop no names. He ain't trying to protect the innocent.
Well, I will say to kind of Euro that whole
Right,
thing.
please.
I feel like in the black community we have a lot of normalized trauma
Facts.
Absolutely.
that we go through.
Facts.
I can sit up here and tell y'all when I grew up on Miller Avenue that there was a drive-by in front of my elementary school. There was
Miller.
I was involved in a high-speed
Respect.
chase. I'm sitting on Lockbourne and Livingston. The dude in the high-speed chase hit us head on. Boom. Drove on the sidewalk next to that fence across the street from the clinic and got away. Like, I've been
You
through a lot
remember
of
now?
stuff.
Yeah.
That I feel like I probably would need some type of therapy for. But in our community, we see it as being normalized.
Right.
So we think, oh, ain't nothing wrong with you. We all going through the same bullshit. In reality, the truth is we probably all need therapy.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, speaking on that, Blaze, so prime example, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in my household, I have my mom and dad. So, a lot of people didn't have their mom and dad. So, like, when I would tell people, like, they be like, hold up, your mom and dad is still together?
That's how it was for me, Des.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they like, hold up, like, you and all your brothers, y'all all got the same mom and dad? Like that, like, I would be like, what y'all mean? Like, yeah, like,
Absolutely.
that's normal to me. But a lot of people, that's not normal. So they would look at you like you was, like, different. You
It's
know what I'm
crazy
saying?
you say that because when I told my mom that in high school, she was shocked. Like, really? Like, you're...
I didn't really understand it until I got to college for real, Blaze.
Yeah.
Like, because like all through school, I'll be like, yeah, that shit was like, it was normal to me.
Right.
But then when I got to college, like, that's when it really, really hit me. Like, damn, like,
My mom was shocked that that wasn't a normal thing. I was like, that.
I come from a divorced home, dog. So
Me too.
Yeah.
I
It was
can
needed though.
I can tell you both sides of like, because I was like 14 when my parents got divorced, so I literally remember like that's the whole reason we moved to Columbus. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I always thought about that shit like therapy. I've never been to therapy, but I always thought like, yeah, I need that shit. But you know what I'm saying? But that's why I love doing this shit though. Not to get all mushy and shit, but that's the reason I love being
it
around
is
y'all.
therapeutic. Yeah.
Yeah, because this.
But
shit
like,
is-
but that's the thing. Like, when you get older, like, I definitely say it's better to do it like younger, because like once you get older, then you get stuck in your ways. You get stuck in your ways, and you be like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't doing
Fuck
that.
that,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But really, you be needing that. You know what I'm saying? Before it's too late for real.
I'm glad my guy Reese caught up to speed, man. Daz was quick on his toes. You was quick on your toes, man. Reese was,
It's the flow.
you know what I'm saying? I had to catch my guy up, man. But that's what I was talking about, though, Reese. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm on board now.
Okay. Like, so how was the question presented again? Like, because you say like, yo, that should be a topic, like being mentally, or somebody selling you a dream or some shit.
Yeah, I think it's more so when you sell somebody a image or a perception of one thing when it's really something else. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I mean, it's I don't want to.
Yeah. It's hard to really speak on it, right? Like, yeah. So we just go.
What we talking about?
Yeah, what we talking about?
Please.
All right.
What are we talking about?
Can't believe you brought that up.
I don't understand.
Because this nigga said that's why I brought it, because he said there should be a topic, but
No, I don't think
some
understand
topics
it
ain't
should
worth
be a
it.
topic, yeah.
he definitely did, and I'm definitely screenshotting how Des be doing me with the motherfucking screenshots.
Because you be having amnesia, and I'll be having to like bring you back to because Trav will definitely deny it until you show him the proof. But go ahead.
All right.
What we talking about?
What we talking about? So this is my gels. We gonna get you off your motherfucking phone. You gonna get motherfucking focused.
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
All right. So I'm gonna shoot a series of questions to you.
Okay. Oh God, I'm scared.
I'm gonna shoot a series of questions to
Rapid
you.
fire.
We ready, then?
Yeah. And I just one word answers. All right.
Baby.
No explanations behind it.
All right.
Nothing.
Good. Come on,
All right.
One
You
word
might want to get
answers.
this on tape because this about to be, you know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
get it on tape.
You
Send
know,
it to me.
because
They all can be answered with one word, like
Yeah.
Just one word.
Yep, one word.
Kind of tough.
You know what I'm saying? And then because she was talking shit, like you can ask me whatever, my nigga.
No,
So
for sure. I'm totally open person.
don't try to pick about my questions, little
I'm
nigga.
totally open person. No, I'm trying.
So she an open book. So
I
let's
She an
am.
open
It
book,
is
so
what it is.
let's
Like,
read,
I hate
right?
people who just want to be
All right.
so stupid. So
Chapter
so-
one.
Boom. We off and running. Spit or swallow.
Turn this off, man. I'm turning this shit off. No.
Next question.
Cash or credit?
Cash or credit? Cash.
Oh man, we gotta talk about this afterwards.
Dark or light?
Dark or light with what? we talking
Liquor.
about my liquor or we talking about
Liquor.
my men? Light.
Both.
Okay, we going over to the dark side with that one. For
Okay.
both.
Music or sports?
Music all day.
Marriage or single life?
Single. Ladies.
I mean, she's a year out, so I mean, what's she supposed to say?
Drug dealer or 9-to-5er?
Oh, God. Next question.
Plot twist.
Twist. Got the next
Both.
question too.
Marijuana or drinks?
Marijuana.
Oh, you're smoking.
What we talking about or? Nah, never mind.
He couldn't help himself.
Couldn't help
He's
it.
so petty for that one. He's so petty for that one. You get on my nerves.
You ain't
That's
got-
a good night, though. I like that.
You ain't got to answer that, you know.
Travel, motherfucker.
B, what you
Many
say?
Trav, motherfucker.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just, let me cook sometimes.
Go
Can I
ahead,
cook
go
sometimes,
ahead.
fellas?
You in the kitchen?
Can
Why
I
he
do
had to
something?
do the drug dealer or the 9-to-5 one, though? I'm so sad.
We talked about it last night.
Okay.
So I mean, let's elaborate on that more then. So let's double back to that question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So with you being, the female guest of the night, and we got a female's perspective, what is it about a drug dealer that attracts you? Like, what is it?
At 31.
Right. Not
At
21, but at
31,
31. Yeah.
I was attracted to them at like 18.
But you said both like
Right.
2 minutes ago. At 31.
Ooh. He put a receipt on your ass like at 9:22. You said both.
I mean, but you're not the only one in that boat. Like, I see a lot of.
No, because sometimes it's like a super transition. Like, I was a young girl at 18, was exposed to that lifestyle. So, yeah, it's a transition.
But
I
think,
don't want to, like, be with somebody who don't have no, like, I don't want to. No, I don't want to be, like not having no peace of mind or anything like that. Like, a 9-to-5 is totally dope.
But
I'm
I
so used
think
to
what
that
confuses me the most about this whole topic, like, because I see it daily almost, is I don't understand why a female who's working a 9-to-5 herself wants to risk it all with a nigga
Right.
that's not.
No, I totally get it.
Like,
I
so
totally understand.
I guess I'm asking you, like, if this is not your experience or if you can't answer it, cool. But
Can't
what
answer
would make a female want to risk it with an individual like that versus a nigga that's getting it like she getting it legally? Like, what makes her want to take that risk? Like, and especially if a nigga's bag if not better than what the other nigga like. Because that's what I'm saying. Like,
For
only a
me,
few kingpins out here. Like, so why
in the
we
city,
fucking with
definitely.
niggas that's
At the
selling
end of the day,
That's not
nickel
cool.
bags?
That's
you know what I
nickel
mean?
and diamond
You know
all
what?
day.
I
Why?
just felt like even if you are dealing with a street guy,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're working 9 to 5 and you got a master's degree like me,
Right.
I'm definitely going to sit here and motivate you to do better. Okay, so what are we doing with all this money that you made?
No, but my question is why is the street guy still even an option for you?
I don't know. Sometimes you just like them. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not a good answer.
Nah, that was trash. I'm gonna just call it how it is. That was trash.
But look, sometimes
Is that just like the answer to say, or?
Yeah.
answer to say.
All right, cool. I can take that.
Yeah. As long as you can admit it.
No, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Sometimes you just gotta grow out of that situation.
I mean, I heard chicks say they like the edge, they like the wild side.
I don't like the edge. I've been there too many times.
We hope. I mean,
I'm
he's
just
31,
saying, like,
so
as a
I done
man,
been
like,
there on
if-
the edge
if
part.
the
That's not
roses-
totally like the ideal fun thing for me.
This was something to say at the time. She cool.
Yeah.
Hit her with the don't let me out. We gonna let her
Yeah,
out.
we gonna let her out. Let her
me
out.
out. Let me out. All right. What we talking about? We gonna switch topics real quick because we gotta talk about this. Your motherfucking Cavs. What happened to them niggas? Nah.
You know this show about the
One game.
I know it's one
Relax.
game. Y'all still feel the same with the outcome?
I still got the Cavs winning the series.
Relax.
I'm relaxed. I know it's just one game.
I still got them winning the series. I didn't think Boston was gonna come out and do them like this.
I mean, but
kinda
I
do.
told y'all, you know,
like,
even,
but like this though,
Yeah, I did.
like getting bombed by like damn near 30.
I told y'all,
So it wasn't 30 plus.
dating back to the Philly series. Now they lost by 25, but this Boston team plays defense. Like
They do.
they're well coached.
And they create mismatch problems with Cleveland. Like
And I'm thinking, I'm in the mind of thinking that if I'm Danny Ainge, I'm floating Gordon Hayward out there to see what I can get. Like, because I can't see him starting over Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum.
Yeah, facts. I'm with you.
I'm floating Hayward out there and seeing what I can get.
They ain't expecting to be this
And
good
Danny-
this fast.
Right.
Danny might do that shit.
Why not?
Why not?
Because like when Gordon come back, he might fuck up the lineup. Because like after this series,
Or he gonna come off the bench.
Yeah,
so.
okay.
You
Let's
can sit Terry Rozier down, but you can't sit down Jaylen Brown or Jason
no,
Tatum.
you can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna sit down with Morris and then this dude do
That's
Hayward.
too many. of
He come off the
same
bench
positions.
anyway. He just started just
Yeah.
for this series.
Yeah, because he said he can guard Bron, which nobody can really do. Bron can stop Bron, but that's about it. But real quick, I don't want to go too heavy into that because like we all agree it's just one game.
Plus,
one.
Gels was out of there. for
Yeah,
that time
yeah,
period.
yeah. She was
out.
definitely texting her little boo. I seen it.
First of all,
Damn,
the
Chad,
Cavs are
God.
just
I'm joking,
pretty much
man. I'm
whack.
joking.
I didn't hear what you
Golly. But
Creep Chronicles.
Creep Chronicles. They don't
Remember
let
I
me.
used to run the
They don't let me
Creep
cook, people. They don't let me cook, man. I can't get my jokes off, man. You know. But Dwayne Casey being fired. Didn't you call that?
I called it.
Didn't you call
He
it?
got a raw deal though.
I mean,
He
I
did.
knew when he
He
benched
did.
Dwayne. I mean, when he benched DeMar DeRozan, that it was a wrap. Like
Why though?
they're not going to give up their star player. Like if you a GM or you an owner, and it come down to either your coach or your star player, like you figure like I can get another coach.
I'm with you. I just think that I feel like it's just too soft. Like if he sat you because you was
ready.
playing like trash,
Right.
accept the fact
get
that he
it.
sat you because you're playing like trash, and let's move on.
And they gotta accept their reality. Like they're not a championship team.
And there will never be.
Never.
Not with the roster that they got now.
Nope. It's a wrap. They'll always lose, whether it be getting swept or 7
But
games.
and that's what make them look so bogus. Like Dwayne Casey just delivered your best season in history. Got you a #1 seed.
Yep.
He's been a winning record since he's been there. You know what I mean? Like y'all
I
can't
think 7
beat,
seasons, I
yeah,
believe.
y'all can't beat Cleveland. Like that ain't his fault. He ain't suiting up like your bum ass stars that you giving all this money to. Your 2 all-stars. Them niggas is
Lowry's so trash.
yeah, nigga,
Lowry, I don't know how he
shit,
been
man.
raping the bags.
He
man.
looked like
He's-
he trash.
yeah.
Hey, they call Larry
he
Raymond
like
Felton with
32,
Drake's phone
33.
number, nigga. And I cannot get over that, dog.
Yeah, he only got about 2 more years in the league, like before niggas.
That
was
nigga's
like,
a
I'm not
role
fucking
player,
with you.
dog. That nigga's not a star.
Niggas forgot he played for Houston and shit. Like niggas
That nigga's a role
forgot.
player.
I forgot he did. He was
You know what I mean? Like this is he's on his second life right now. Like, it's a wrap for him. And DeRozan just ain't no killer. Like, he a shooting guard that can't shoot.
Straight to DVD Kobe.
Dad said Travis like the cat from Bad Santa, man. I'm still we can find that shit.
Oh, the magic joint, yeah. That shit.
Oh, the little nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember the meme with Philly P and the nigga with the midget nigga was next to each other and they was the same height?
Oh, my God.
I don't remember that.
That was like early in the Twitter days, man. That was funny. Fuck you, Blaze, for bringing that back up too. I know, and we were getting ready to wrap this up, but last show we talked about summertime shit.
Out.
And like being fly in the summertime and being fresh in the summertime. And then we was talking about how the box would be. And you was like, yo, we need a female perspective on it. So, Gels,
What?
Where we at?
how do you keep your box fresh during the summertime?
I mean,
Oh, so now niggas want to front like niggas want talking about this.
I don't think that was the question, Trav. I don't think that's what we was trying to figure out last show,
Since it's
bro.
been asked, let's go ahead and get the answer.
I don't understand how y'all don't let me cook.
Wash it every day.
No, like, because remember the scenario was like being at a day party, motherfuckers be sweating.
And y'all be just smelling female situation.
No.
I don't think that was the question.
I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. What?
I don't think I said that, but I do remember we was talking about that. But like, I know for a
I remember
fact.
Dan said we need a female perspective, but I don't remember the question.
Like how you keep up.
I know for a fact and say how do females keep their blocks fresh throughout the summer.
You ain't say that?
No,
I'm just
bro.
saying, I don't know how
I know.
the females keep their
I know I didn't say that.
I know me.
Yeah, I know I didn't say that. So
That's crazy.
The views.
No,
I swore you said that.
that's
Tape.
crazy.
Blaze, I need the tape.
creepy man coming to theater.
You don't want the tape. You're gonna be wrong.
I don't think I'm wrong, bro.
You're definitely wrong.
Just like you act like you ain't pull out that fireball. Like that nigga pulled out a bottle of fireball and a personal.
How do a female keep her situated in the summertime?
Yeah, like, you be at the day parties, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, we was talking about.
Okay, you're supposed to keep it like totally waxed.
Okay.
Totally waxed.
She's dropping gems for the ladies right now. Let her cook.
Definitely, of course. I hope you're watching your situation. I hope all of them do. Other than that, I mean,
These guys.
I don't know.
This is a question addressed to the women.
I mean, I just really don't know. Just keep it totally waxed. So I think that's like a big part of
Yeah,
a lot of
this is a question
females'
for the women,
problem.
man.
Like they don't keep it totally waxed. Keep it bought. Call it a day.
I had something that I wanted to ask. I'm a little.
Go on,
I
do
can't-
it.
And I'm trying to, get the question to come to me.
The veteran.
Hey, to the words of my
The veteran.
here.
Y'all niggas is funny. Man.
They get
Trav,
up
where
out
we at
there.
on the doctor? You ain't got nothing else?
Nah, man. We covered it up because I'm pretty sure y'all niggas don't want to talk about Young Thug and Future having their names tatted on themselves.
That's so gay, but keep going.
Oh.
Hold on, that's what they did?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, you're guys that you like to listen to. You know what I'm
happened?
saying?
I love it.
Why
what
is
you-
it gay though? I don't think it's gay.
What dude that you got tattooed on you, your homeboy?
Okay, explain this to me
My
again.
son tattoos on me.
Okay, that's your son. It's
Young
not nobody
Thug
that you
and
like
Future.
collab
So-
with.
so-
I
Young-
seen Meek, he got the MMG tattoo.
That's his record label. It's not another nigga's name.
Hold on. So you're saying that Future has Young Thug tattooed on him, and we
Yes.
can verify this.
And Thug has Future tattooed
We can
on him.
verify this. This is verifiable.
Totally.
You're right. Where did this come from?
Them.
Gossip.
Is there a IG picture of it?
That's hard to believe, man.
Hey, why not? I mean, them niggas is
What do you mean,
weirdos,
why
so-
not? I'm not tattooing Trav Day anywhere.
Because you're a real nigga. Like, he not one of them weirdo niggas. So, that does listen to. So,
That's wild.
you know.
He said that dad listened to it. He shot it.
Yeah, man. I'm not listening to this nigga. This nigga's mad because they about to remake the 36 Chambers. 21 Savage about to be on there. 21. He gonna be sick. You feel me?
That shit is not gonna happen.
So my chicken. 21.
Oh, man. Y'all niggas are stupid. I had some other shit.
Go
we
ahead,
talked
shoot
about.
them off. Go ahead.
It's
just-
creepy. It's too creepy for him.
No.
3 hours.
Creepy
Get 'em
hours,
off,
yeah.
get 'em
Nigga.
off.
No, I was gonna talk about Powers coming out, and then Des was talking about a spinoff. I think that's the only nigga that ever seen that shit. Cause
On life, Google it. We can Google it right now, man. Why am I gonna make this up, man? I'm not that bored to make something like that.
You listen to young rappers, man. I don't know.
Man, hold up, man. Like, first of all,
a lot of shots.
yeah, I'm not worried about hip hop nigga, man. Like, that's the problem. Not worried about hip hop nigga.
Hip hop nigga.
I'm not worried about hip hop nigga.
I ain't got a name.
Yeah, you hip hop nigga.
He be so mad in the chat, like, y'all niggas too cool for Facebook.
Hey, he
Like,
always said,
Right.
Because he thought it was slick.
Because that's where all the hip hop
with
niggas
his little
dwell.
shot.
They all dwell there. All the hip hop niggas dwell there, and they congregate there. Like, oh, they got their pitchforks out.
meet me on the book.
Yeah, they got their pitchforks out. This isn't real hip hop.
Thought you was my guy.
I am your guy, but I
Fuck
don't
Lil
understand that.
Pump. Fuck Smoke Perp. Like, y'all niggas got involved, man. Like, it's cool. Like, you listen to the podcast with you listen to It's the Real. You know, they hip hop niggas. They had DJ Who Kid on there. What Who Kid say? Like, I get it. Like, my son's A&R a lot of this young nigga shit, but I go to the concerts and I understand it.
Who can say this? His son, A&R?
Well, no, but he was saying like his son, like his sons put him
His
on.
son put
Like,
him
he
on
got two
all
sons.
the
You know what I mean?
shit.
Like, he got two sons, and they put him on to a lot of these younger artists.
Right.
And then he's like, I mean,
My son put me on to a lot
yeah.
of that
Then
shit.
he's like, I'm still in the industry, so I go to these shows and I understand these artists. Like, I get why the kids mess with them. He's like, and I understand why these old niggas don't get it because they stuck on what they know.
Only thing I don't get, Trav, and this is the shit that I think this is why the arguments go on, is why do y'all, I ain't even gonna say y'all because I ain't trying to be confrontational with you tonight, but why do niggas say, why are y'all so quick to classify and say the shit ain't hip hop? Why do y'all say that?
Because this shit is not hip hop, man.
Why
Shit is
not
just-
though? Like what makes it not hip hop?
Because they're not nice. That's his favorite thing to say.
Because
They're not nice.
everybody that's involved in hip hop
ain't nice.
ain't nice.
Curtis Blow ain't have no fucking bars, nigga.
MC Hammer ain't had no
You know
bars.
what I'm saying?
Hammer
Them
couldn't rap.
niggas ain't had no bars.
Hammer can rap.
A lot of them old. A lot of them.
Are you saying he could?
Hammer can rap, dog.
A lot of them niggas ain't had no bars.
What's his lyrics right now?
Hammer can rap. Y'all are really saying Hammer can't rap?
Curtis Blow ain't had no bars. The Sugar Hill Gang
Dougie
ain't had no
Fresh didn't have
bars.
no bars.
But he was the entertainer, though. He wasn't known.
So,
The Furious Spot.
wait. He just stepped into the blender.
He did. He's there. Let's.
Because Lil Pump and Lil Uzi Vert are
Let's
fucking
get it.
entertainers.
And that's fine.
Don't.
That's fine.
So
like,
what makes Dougie Fresh hip hop and not them niggas?
Dougie Fresh got classic records, nigga. The show
got a classic record.
changed hip hop, nigga.
That tour life.
The
XO
XO Tour Life?
That's a
That's a classic record. That be fuck honest.
I
be
mean,
the fuck honest.
for this
my nigga.
generation, they look at it.
It's a
I'm
classic.
saying-
Not for us, but for the generation.
Right, for the young niggas, they fuck with it.
Y'all niggas, okay.
They fuck with it.
See, that's the problem.
That's
though.
the
That's the
problem.
problem with
Yeah.
the
Nigga,
generation.
did you say XO Tour Life was a classic record? And
To the young
And
niggas,
they,
to the
they
young
think
niggas.
like, and you just said Dougie Fresh is a classic. They think the same thing.
Listen, when Lil Dre gets older, he's gonna be like, yo, I remember XO Tour Life.
Right.
He gonna be able to paint the picture like, yo, I was at Berwick, nigga. XO Tour Life came out, nigga,
Yeah.
and we was going crazy at school. Just like how we look at DMX,
these
flesh in
niggas
my
drunk.
flesh, blood in my blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
This
no
is the
different.
same thing.
It's no different. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the problem. Like, y'all niggas don't want to accept it. And then it's different for me because I still go to these
to the
type of
young boy
shows.
shit.
I still go to these shows. So I understand it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act
So
like
you
I
gonna be
just listen to-
confused at the Young Thug J Cole tour? You gonna be like,
No, I'm not gonna be
What's there to
confused.
be confused
I'm not
about?
gonna be confused because I fuck
'Cause
with
you
Young
don't-
Thug and I fuck with J. Cole. I'm not a
So
hater.
you don't like that lineup?
I get it. The lineup makes perfect sense to me.
do.
You mentioned
I see
both
the
of those.
jig J. Cole
Yeah,
doing.
I see the jig too.
it's a jig by Cole?
It-
Hell yeah.
It's like the Drake line. The hipsters in the hood niggas gonna have to
He
get
just
along,
dogged
you know
all
what I
them
mean?
niggas on that KOD, and
Yeah.
he went and booked the nigga to open up for him who he talking about.
Right. The nigga that drink lean, the nigga that pop pills,
Right.
and raps about that.
Them niggas gonna get it. I don't know, man.
I'm in a relationship with him. Plus, Young Thug is a genius. First of all,
let's be-
let's get that
let's
fucking
get the-
clear.
get some
He's a
fucking
musical
respect on his
genius,
name.
nigga.
Only young verse I know is on the Meek Mill song.
And that was fucking amazing.
It was amazing.
Nigga, that Young Thug and Future relationship, that song gold.
That
bruh.
shit on the Ray Sherman, as you would say, is crazy.
Yes,
Thug's on.
oh, the Swaycation.
Is it
Yeah,
Ocean Shores or something like
Yeah.
that.
Sway Lee, Young Thug.
I'm gonna call the cops on y'all like that Karen shit called on.
yeah. Y'all hip hop niggas, y'all crazy, and that's what be bothering me because like a lot of these hip hop niggas, they wasn't nice.
Show up,
they wasn't. You feel me, Reese? Nice. A lot of these hip hop niggas wasn't nice. They didn't have bars and nothing like that. But y'all accept them for their time. ODB will fit perfectly in today's era, bruh.
No bars.
No fucking bars. He was an entertainer.
ODB can rap.
I barred ODB back into the grave, nigga. Like, he's not nice.
So he'll borrow back into the
You're
grave.
disrespectful.
Bro, go listen to dog shit. Go listen to dog shit on the Wu-Tang Double Disc album. That nigga wasn't talking about shit. That ain't no different than a fucking Lil Pump record, nigga.
He
wasn't talking about shit.
Talking about nothing. He just been a great entertainer with a legendary crew.
Dirty, man. Y'all disrespecting Dirty.
Nah, Dirty is an icon. Don't get me wrong.
He was a fucking genius.
He was a trendsetter.
But what we saying is that like,
Dirty was ahead of his time. A lot of shit that old Dirty was doing,
he'll be killing
a lot of these young niggas is doing now. You feel what I'm saying?
He will be doing his thing right now.
Bro, old Dirty will be killed, bro. He would have records with Lil Pump. He would have records with all these young niggas. All these young niggas will have ODB on their album, bro.
Reese's favorite rapper put out a project. T Grizzly. That nigga still rapping off beat.
Listen.
Him.
I haven't heard the album, but a couple records that I heard on the
him.
T Grizzly wasn't bad. He had a record with Yachty that wasn't bad.
With Jeezy Go.
I haven't heard that one yet.
I was gonna try to bump it on the way here,
but there's a couple records that
put it on.
They ain't bad, bro.
He still rap on
And I heard Meek on the first day out remix. Y'all still?
I haven't heard that, bro.
Meek,
I think
I need that,
man.
I ain't seen no leak or nothing fly though.
I be on vlogs every 5 seconds, nigga. The only nigga that got it, you got the exclusive. MMG, Maybach music. You make sure you put the fucking drop for that nigga.
I'm gonna come clean, Reese. I definitely was looking for that, and I ain't seen nothing. I'm like,
Young Sam sent it to his email.
Yeah,
Reese, we definitely need that because when you said Ross was on the Tekashi when he was on the gun mode, that came up instantly. I looked for that Meek first day out.
Y'all ain't heard that Meek?
No,
you definitely made
you the only nigga in the country.
I'm giving it to you. What we talking about exclusive? I'm giving it to y'all right now.
You the only nigga in the country that know about that Meek Mill on the first day out.
Bean, wake up, nigga.
Bean sleep.
Bean like,
but yeah, man, you gotta that's the problem that bothers me with these hip hop niggas, man. They just like. Y'all just don't want to accept for what it is. Like, I'm not saying that you gotta be fans and go out and listen to it, but like, I understand Lil Pump. Like, I get it. Like, you go to his shows. I get it. I understand.
Somebody don't put a blend together, dog. That's not a real.
Wait till you hear me.
I understand NBA YoungBoy. I understand them niggas. I get it.
I don't like
He gonna get us suspended.
Wait.
All right, so
That's Miss Day.
Young Sam might have said that to you. Solo, nigga.
Let me get my drop right
I
here.
don't think Sad with MMG no more.
Maybach music.
All right, industry does.
Yeah.
Good call.
You hear Meek ain't in a
The radio guy.
Des Joyner.
Niggas writing them letters. You hear me?
put the link in the chat. Stop being a hater.
All right, man. Go ahead and turn it off, man.
Maybach music.
I fuck with the Chasers.
The Chasers. I mean, how can you not fuck with Maybach music, though? What's wrong with Maybach music?
You like Maybach music? You a Ross fan?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
She got it.
She ain't coming back to the show. She ain't coming back to the
I'm
show.
kind of sick that we
Maybach music.
that we didn't cover more music with her because that's what I noticed about you. You know what I mean? Like we didn't even really get to.
Yeah, Gels is definitely. She's definitely
your
in
musical
tune with
ear and all that. But you know what I mean? Like we spoke about the Jimmy. You know what I mean? Like I think we got the same mindset of that.
What you listening to right now?
Yeah, what's hot
I'm
right now?
definitely listening to that Jim.
Okay.
That Jim album is dope. Did
Nah,
y'all
it
not
is.
listen to it?
No.
We listen to it.
Yeah, Jim. I would put
He
a.
be trying to front on Jimmy.
He did a great job.
Yeah,
on this album.
yeah. He be trying to
He did
front on
an
Jimmy.
awesome
The
job.
best albums of the year to me so far
Jim
is
Nipsey.
Jim's album.
Oh yeah, she's secured her spot.
Nipsey is definitely fire.
Yeah.
Argue. Let's argue.
Yeah, and Jay
Let's
Wood's still
square
looking
up.
for you because he said you try to front on the Nipsey.
That
you don't like the Nipsey
is
track?
I
hard.
said Nipsey has some records on there.
Some?
Yeah, some records.
Just some?
No,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, do you like the Nipsey?
But he don't listen to Nipsey. He was
Yeah.
like, I never listened to Nipsey in my life.
Totally
Yeah.
a
It's done a
Nipsey
third.
fan.
Yeah,
Okay, so he wouldn't get
I've
Nipsey a
only
hip
heard
hop
this
nigga
album.
for real.
Yeah, like
Nipsey's album is
So
really
I love
ridiculous.
Jim's album. Roy's album is fucking amazing.
It is.
Royce
It is.
on the rafters.
Absolutely.
Roy's album is fucking amazing.
it's dope.
The Styles P album is so
I love Styles.
crazy.
I said,
Those are my
Real.
3 albums that
It's-
dropped this year.
It's the first like 5 or 6 tracks that I love on Styles. Like, I love those records so much that I haven't got past them.
That Styles P shit make me want to just
Yeah,
shoot
Styles,
niggas in the face.
Okay.
The views.
Punch niggas in the face, Des. Punch some pop. Nah, I ain't gonna go there. Mama just
Yeah, I fuck with the Styles.
yeah, but those are my 3 favorite albums
You know
of the
what
year.
I heard too? Because my nigga Freeze, shout out Freeze, because he wasn't really fucking with the capo that much, but he was like, you need to go fuck with that Dave East. He said Dave East got the
Dave
best
East
record,
is
the Blue
fire.
Laces freestyles. I haven't heard it, but he said what Dave East did on the Blue Lace freestyle, he said that's great.
Off the
I seen
Nipsey-
Dave
over the
East in some
Nipsey.
Dave
capri
East
pants,
is
and I
totally
stopped
dope.
listening to him.
Leave
Be
him
honest.
alone.
Oh, he ain't hip-hop
He's
no more?
totally dope though.
He's a model. He's not.
So let me.
So you feel about him like how I feel about Fab?
Yeah, he's a model. He's a model.
All right. So is that all you listen to? Like, is it just rap? Is it like what we?
No, but see, I'm so old school. I'm like stuck in the 90s.
Okay. I want to know. I'm
Like
interested.
I'm totally listening to Faith all the time.
Faith?
Okay.
Absolutely.
I
Her
love
very
you. It's my
first album.
favorite R&B song of all
I
time.
love
You said Faith
Faith.
got your favorite R&B song? What's
Yeah,
up?
I love you.
Big on it?
Her first album was totally dope.
Yeah.
That's not her first album.
That's my
like,
shit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's
that's
hard.
totally
my
not
favorite.
mine.
That's the song
I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
say
walk.
that's my favorite Faith.
That's the song I'm gonna walk down the aisle
What?
to. But you know, y'all will let me talk my marriage
I
talk.
think I gotta come up the aisle. I think my queen gotta come up the aisle to maybe. Slummy didn't notice you then.
Hey!
So Drew Hill.
Didn't notice me.
At least we got re-singing because we can get done singing today.
Hey, the beauty, like she either gotta come down to the beauty.
Beauty is her name.
Or love.
Yeah, love is another.
By
And
music.
I could sing like I'ma
Music
just tell
stuff.
like let me get the mic, let me sing down the aisle.
Can you
what I mean?
sing though?
No.
Okay, no.
But
I am gonna
but
sing
you
her
can
down the
harmonize though,
aisle.
can't you?
you gonna make it work.
Blaze gonna sing at my wedding.
Nah. But I'm gonna get you a singer. But nah.
What we talking about? We're gonna be all through my wedding. Oh man, yeah. So yeah, we gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. Another great episode. We want to shout out our guest today, our special guest,
Shout
Gels.
out Jels. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for coming through. You got anything you want to plug?
We got Last Call podcast.
Shout out to Last Call.
Last call. What's up? What up?
Every Wednesday about like 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Shout out to
You
Last
said
Call.
y'all drop Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do Wednesdays.
All right, bet that. It's your boy Trap Dave.
Shopping bags.
There's on this.
And we out of here. What we talking about? Peace.